Election warehouse.
Election warehouse.
Election warehouse. Election warehouse.
Election warehouse no be until OTEC FM.
Mutia. About to ask my about to go. About to onion to pop. About to go motie. About to have a marketing. Oko, when a panel, here, Joe, be out of your Mimi will well shoot away. And also walk to Maba. What over the answer? I should give before money here. And yes, I will go to over to quack. Yes, over the upper to I ran to call my mother. Who crying? Even Oko. What do you know to never? I say I should get a Sebenya Batra. Na about one over quarter to here and to go in. But I was a winner and was in the Biama. What will be? Who goes here? What was your radio? Mutia. About to ask my about to go. About to onion to pop. About to go motie. About to have a marketing. Oko, when a panel, here, Joe, be out of your Mimi will well shoot away. And also walk to Maba. What over the answer? I should give before money here. And yes, I will go to over to quack. Yes, over the upper to I ran to call my mother. Who crying? Even Oko. What do you know to never? I say I should get a Sebenya Batra. Na about one over quarter to here and to go in. But I was a winner and was in the Biama. What will be? Who goes here? What was your radio?
Drew Hobiemo, Ghana, Kotuaba, a man penny and Rasebedafo Hudo, Entina, OTEC FM, Election Warehouse, Yafatu, who say, a Betty Monte, so Naya Bo, as some dear who would say, Ghana, Yasubi crying, a Bacosway Crim, Secusiana, and more. And see another Yatiasi, Kedetia, Abantin, so I name man, a before Bloom, a didn't come on. Now, almost so at no Madrid, almost do to say, I'm my Ghana for Binumwa. Drew about to say, Amanyofo binum ebo mpa amumu ye tutrasem afi we die OTEC FM Election Warehouse ya fatu ya hozo se ye be hwese sane mani nyina ano be brase na Ghana so atumi afa ne ntoma pa afira enti dimati na yenko nkotie ensemu a Ghana fo bi e wo kafa asumdue ho
pacho asumdue asem de mo bi ka kire Ghana fo kire se me ankasa matona world tour country eye Cote d'Ivoire abatuo mpenche se na kofa asa atokwa ne baaye na kura me oso ne afre no dokoi na nipa nam so obuwu saa amansem no mu no wo mu wie echi so no politicians be ye baako a ye be sa be di yen so e na de me hu ne se ye beto abase ya wo mu edom kodi nkwase asem no wo mu so ye nkrofo mo politician bia no wo be yusu ne ba e di na kodi nkwase asem okwa akofo obi a ne ba wase ye onum koke ni wi aba be di nkwase asem ne mo ba se o ma ne butu wi ye be di ade wo ma ne edom akotena abrochire no San Crawford never sabedi and so near Manoa, Sabi Yatiti, Yabotomo, Yanni Abre, Hono, no be useless. A bedroom baby near Sakachas or Papa Curano, while Mobra. Esan say, O Papa, I'm a one could inquasiasem. Uncle, yes, I do obey ye. It may me, dear me, or me baby and well, lesson, ye be obeying quasas, even party t shirts, one mammy buying shabby. And now I could do demonstration as a baby. Me back with the party, quafa party t shirt bar. Wano na wo free fe na akodi bia no de ba na akodi nachi esan se abatu mu manso sem no edinsem bebrebe ba na Ghana so e wo se akoye se MPP ni NDC se aban no kura bibi na so kwakakra no ya target se akoye we NDC we su kwakra se we MPP etini ehia wodo kro ye na se ye de tron man mu na bi se bibia bekoso ma abatu no anya ne nyina trase aye adwuma ne ntokwasem bia nkofa baabi ma medam ase de me wo kan no.
Okay, me din the lady na me so adwen kakra me wo fa ho ne se abato ayebetu no asumdwe ne ye pa ma o man Ghana nti ukọ a so ya omache no akodi line no akoto aba uwia no abafie na wa twen kopem se yebebobo internet TV ene radio station obi ti se
amemo wa ha na memo wa kwaba Dwabrem Jumadi Suni meeting the cash. It's all about election warehouse. Just some few days to election 2024. Now Obikai say that's a net sabre. Now baby I abani ya 12 why I the baby worry ya 12 by this time we are taking a decision. So what you say? By this time we are making a decision. We akanipa kakrebi. And then ansana make sure say you the red voters, yellow voters, green voters. Green voters are done. Yellow voters are almost done. Now red voters no. Almost and are still almost trying finalization and final explanation of policies. Yeah, then come over bro. As far as election warehouse is concerned, Bashan Sami producer CJ Louis Rastamana, Ivan say JC Kapaifia Beduke Chire Papa B. Onumina executive producers, I mean out of all your busy schedule. Watch Mukasa Fidena to OTEC 102.9 in megahertz. Amisha papa. Sawa Jibre. Election way any entna. Anaju the siom donko nom yenu nyina ni etim. Ebe mau back to back. Results figures ebebe bia. Ebe bia ni nyina so edi ama why. Channel so Bila Radio Crediumedium Live e was Spain abrochimemu. Na GN Radio so e was London. Na yedu UK Mountain so e Pat Mac Radio. Aba Radio man Sun Radio, Brainy Radio ni Sahara Radio. Kings Radio ni wonum television wa Paris France abrochimemu. Dachima Radio ewa Denmark, Rakus FM so Belgium. Na Sky FM ewa Columbus Ohio US abrochimemu. Abushambati Dwabrem ewa www.otecfmghana.com so www.otecfmghana.com so Asamu fast and seven mukro jebrene bowura mu ho. Ehwa adan so channel so betumi tie yen live ewo tune in app na so. But on your social media handles no on Facebook and also YouTube no so no. Bowura mu OTEC 1029 FM. OTEC 1029 FM. Bowura mu ha bibia be fine wo ho dia ma why. I Bowura pepa. And em be lines no. Ye tie bia ye bedi nkomo. Tiawa na afi yetumi akoya nim. Na mo sana na memo adwaton de ho dawuro emra me ba mami adwatan do ba be kame ho ya be bo nsam no so ade ama ho me ba sisia
OTEC FM into utnas na utia the course ni na obi hu eno ne ye better than say obekọ honom no akọ hwe bia de assemble brown to utna ofie na utia anasa wo hwa eno nso de asumdie kese ebe brown na brown man Ghana ni na
oh me de me yema anka yenyina ye bewie na anka ya to abana sa ni jeso but ya ye nipa ye free e feel different mu ni die enye da ya adwene ngepe ntinke ye besere Ghana for yesere mo entokwa bi enim ano baba ye bi enim yesere mo ye pa mo cho mo me nyina ye nye kro de ade ne sa no wo wi ni ayemfama no nye ntokwa nipa bi a ye nipa na emom e adwenche na ya na obi a che ye besere ka mu ntokwa no so munyai ni nyina de ntokwa bana no se ka ye fo ye nyame nko anka ba ku pra no nyenko eyesa
ifiri to abana enye ne basa bia ni honoma esi na de meka ne se rundown aka be se 30 days na ye kwa akoto aba na se de nim no aya na Ghana no akoye sebe emponchi tokwa omkuku ni kakra na abafom na de mesre ne se ehia sumbie na asumbie ehia me teacher ni sabio sepasapa sa esia meye den na matimi akọ classroom se me kwa akọkira de na beden na nkura no so kra no a omo ye minus no omo matimi aba se omo so baba besua de enti de mesre ne se ne esi akura ya sumbie mu efiri mra tenten sha se to aba no boni bia nsie no saa na mesre oman no eye the clergy mesre eye akufuado ene the other political parties a omo ka ho empo ebesi eye ekwedonko a wanya ba biko the replacement and said nipa obaba be replace no na asundua bua na ye nyina yetimi anom ama Ghana nso afanfa ho de tikakra metimi aka
yo mpo ya sel kan na yete mabi ni tibi bombesi e kate Dwabrem election la kate yete kensula te bore suma aham te bore zaba so de zango men en kuntan kaba pa ahoye kenzang ballot box keken to mayina bam bore ba ligrila bam mengla bakuzaba ga bibitana ta kenzang box la katamba mbe yang la kaba pa arti bi keke et kaba tengbe so enwa la ku songte te belmu ya me lampa election time yin ken suivot mba kulun yin eduon lampa karwa ma ki wo ge radio ka wom on di wa Ghana nit on di wa Ghana nit ti bore suma ka ti bo se siela on di wa Ghana nit on tetana ka tengla so matete yin ken suivot la ba le yin e po ani bi amade ba ka ba pa he ki kenza e yin mara pa ngi yen wa la ko songte mbelu ya me mabi tu lampa pa ka yen to asego tan fa bi tan ba app bi ka ba pa harba zongo bi ka ba pa harba yam mapang la tamuta do ayatangwa yaban ka suma amtana ta teto wabe kambelu ya me ka yeria so ya me election la yaban ka tengla suma ampone kampo ya zuo
to yanko enua we so na ono so kakra on fan so na yentie no menua odi ni sei
e frame Musa Asoma
ente beto aba afutu sem ben na wode ma Ghana fo afa asomdwe ho abra ente na ye beto aba yi
ma asomno se ye beto aba no ye pe asomdwe ye mpe ntakwa bia ye mpe bibia ye pe de aba ma Ghana de aba bia na asomdwe aba ye mpe se e bikoto aba no ye de yina siwa na obi akotam se Obajona akọ saa na anya ade a ababo Ghana to se pesundwe na ye pe no ye pe na bibia akọ kama ma obia asundwe na ye so pe no Ghana bibia asundwe a so de ababa bia wo he Ghana bibia akọ na nkọ yie jima na ye nyina no jima na nkọ yie se fa akọ soro de ababa bia ombo Ghana ne Ghana akọ yie na de abaya bia no na Ghana asundwe aba ye mpe ntakwa bibia ye mpe ade a abasan Ghana asama mo wono to bia nya abotre na nto abane yi na bibia kwa kama ma obia ma asam no
Election warehouse.
Election warehouse no obi antie OTEC FM.
Dru hobiemo Ghana ye koto aba ye mampani ne yemra se badwafo ahodo enti na OTEC FM election warehouse ya fa ato ye ho se ye betie simonten so na ya bo asomdwe hu dawuro se de be ya Ghana ya somdwe ekura ye no ye bekoso ekura se kusua na emmo enti ene da ya tie sikeretia abonten so aye ne yenua ma no adwadifo binum edi nkomo na omunso atire omadwen omunso de omafutusem amma Ghana fo binum a dru abatuo se ya amanyofo binum ebo mpa amumu ye tuturasem afi we die OTEC FM election warehouse ya faatu ya ho so se ye behwe se sane mani nyina ano bebrase na Ghana so atumi afa ne ntoma pa afira enti dimati na yenko nkotie ensemu a Ghana fo bi ewo kafa asomdue ho
pacho asomdue sem de mobi ka kire Ghana fo kire se me ankasa matona wo ton country eye Cote d'Ivoire abatuo mpenchen se na kofa asa atokwa ne baaye na kura no so ne afre no dokoi ne nipa nam so obuwu saa amansem no mu no wo mu wie che so no politicians ne be ye baako a ye be sa be di yen so e na de me hu ne se ye beto aba se ya wo mu edo mkodi nkwase asem no Almost young crofo mo politician be and wo be so ba e dina kwadi nkwase asem okwa akofo obi a ne ba
102.9 Yakoya Yasamba quickly into studio B na me boy room our unique naturalist care na yakwa kodi enkomo unique naturalist care e biaye bia ogbowura ho a unu ho da se ogbowura mu de titi hu bia no ode wani kire eye naturalist care aso ya wankasa wumpie no wadanse ebe yesoronko me ko studio B na Adelaide wo ha na me ni nkomo Adelaide me akwa ba
ye meja
na mpom te sai
awrade adom na nso e
mo pai bonti yenso ye ho ye
de awrade
na unique ben ye de na se nkomo no ne ya yare sai nyina be unique
sa papa
o se dance ho said ye be ya adanse no so be yenso na se bibia so I different as unique ye ni nkomo
me da se pa me da se me matiefo nyina ahabiem esan so ema obibia akwaba me pacho unique naturalist care we de enya de fufuro bia da na titi dudu abibidro na ye de esayade unique naturalist care eye Dr. Mrs. Olorunfemi Safianu na odano na ye wokuma se airport runabout enya yira kwan obi okra wate enka tiatia na awie yasem nyina eye tiawa se yade bi ekoso wo ni pedua ni mu a ewie wani gye ese wo niema pii ma wabra bompo eka echi ena obi wo hon so a wono a wonim yade na etete no nanso wode echi na no madura wo hu anu ye na nti eba ne se ote yenka se ya ote kire na mensin ade krona me pacho da bi we de ensunsun ye edem evise we pani de pani ena wone mo ekasa no me pacho unique naturalist care ye hwe enam yade se enam yade etete chese anwene ne se etewo so a chese eno ana nkrofo di enim yen sese ba ne nam yade pa de a enti ene eno ho nkomo ena ye ba bedi ye twe wa adwene asisu biem ebia na syphilis bi na eteteo nkekaye candidiasis chlamydia genital wart chese herpes de ha wo bia fa nam yade ho de ya kwadare ewo ho enti ye beba ye nkomodie ne mu ye no ye namba no ehia ebia ye bewie na pese wo no yen etwetwe nkomo a mepacho ubetimi afre 0244 744 832 0244 744 832 mepacho betimi afre na one yen atwetwe nkomo ebia yade nsentwe ni bi edidadi ewo ho wonte ase a mepacho ofre doctor wo behwe bibia ede amount enemu yade anase bema ne oba nkita hudie ewo empamu no achire no eya na ensunsanso ben na yetimi enya free mu yade bi ti se syphilis ha adwene gonorrhea nso kra gina baabi a ono nso ha adwene paaye na candidiasis we no munyina eye nam yade a wunya ne nsentre ne no esesepa enti se ye hyeda yi syphilis nko a ekasafa ho a obadwene se eye eno na ehao ye be kasafa gonorrhea ho a obadwene se eye gonorrhea na ehao ye kasafa candidiasis ho a nyese nipa ba ko ekamia ye se ni nyina bi wo so da bi de enti ete sa ne se ne nsentre ne no esesepa enti se ye kan nyina afu a uyo obi a oho ekekao owidie mu ekekao utiti wo ho oho tai eye wo hena mepacho ewo se wo cheke ehwe anase ensa atia gu wedie ani ensa bia besisi wo nsantam a yenketenkete won sheda mfa ne se eye yade nemom eye sign bi na edadi ede akireo ebi wo ho na ye nsa bia begu wanim ema no kra ye dwene se eye pimples me pa chodi nyina eye sign ni bia obi wo ho kra na sebi ema yase ho no baby a enwini wo no wo mutimi eba ho ye to ase ye to around ye enus ho baby a ensa no etimi eba gonorrhea nso timi de sa nsa we nyina biba candidiasis timi edeba but genital wart ne herpes no wo de no eda sronko kakra eno de etimi yete se macaroni wayi sebi de kan ebinum se talia ebinum se macaroni mepacho etimi yantian fiamfia bisa ena ye obi wo ho nso a ama ne redia nani essay enti ya na ya to ne din se oseye ne nyina ye nsentwerene a ede eba na enam yade bia nso betimi akoye nkase mu enkanka gonorrhea ene syphilis enti se ko waposo ho a ebetimi akosi pain a obadwene se eye sasabro na nso na enye sasabro na ehaw baby a enkasai mienu hia bia se infection ekọ ho a eye septic arthritis eye infection na cause sa pain no enti obadwene se ebia eye sasabro na nso na entesa eye metai kan asem bi se kukudufo ene timede ne pe enu maduro efise se wonim de ehawa wo ye den hu eho aduro a wo nom enti ubon se yade bi a ti ne ba bi a aduro na wo ntimi nto ase na wase akonya na yade na ba oni peduam na nsentwene ne dia eha adwene obi wo ho a obenanti obekwa ha onya ti aduro bi anka na odi mika aduro ho unique naturalist care eye ayaresabia se ne edi yedwuma wo ba wo beto doctor one doctor ebedi nkomo doctor baby sa questions wuyi ano na eboa yen ami ehu test a ewo se yeye edema yeye test ni wi a ye hwe report na yade a yehunu ye no eno ho aduro ene yede bema enti yetimi ede wotu aduro so ehwe se yade na etetew no eni ho biem ansa na yate yensa afri wo ho se wo ye oba etimi kwa nanimu a ema wo infertility ema wo mu eyeden because ebetimi akọ uterus nim awodie nim etimi cause inflammation in the fallopian tubes ebetimi cause PID ensuo ewa awodie nim ena ebetimi cause abnormal discharge obi wo ho ensuo bi gugu no ensuo no kora no sebi misremeka scent bi ewom ana se aya clot bi ena pie ba ye obi wo ho nso a masebi mpo wase kwan abie ena emema no nso emoa no betimi akọ o sperm duct nim se ekoba ne sa eno nso timi ma awo ho eye din ma bema enye manko ana sebi nyinsen timi ya din ma wo mo emema bebre nso wo ho a nyinsen etimi eye din se enam ya de ne ba na wan panhwa esunsunsanso ena mebo oboso no entimi pacho ma memfa number no ento abontin bi wo fa de ekire wadwene bia no obisa ye beyiwa no kama obetimi afre wo 0244 744 832 0244 744 832 me pacho betimi afre de ekire wadwene bia ye bejo so kama ye obi wo ho a ache wo ho enti obi fra obisa se sa no echa ebetimi akwa na me pacho eda so ye yade na enane yade foforo na emre bi meti se na obi ka se enam yade tena wo so cha etimi dane HIV me pacho bibi ani ho a etisa entimi nkodane yade foforo bacteria na eda so ye na je se ensentwene na ekosoro chese emumia enti wanhwe abadwene se HIV ena ehaw yade bi ti se syphilis se usutimete udidi panso na wo so te enti ubadwene adwene foforo bi se ede na eha me obi wa wontimi nidi kura obi won so abonse na ama wutiri ho aye troka na wo nase atata wafu adoa wonsa ye mfiamfia udi agura abadwene se obi abodua enso na obi amodua ena obi won so te se mo anketenkete bi nanam ne ho obi se o medi machi to wa meda wo machi a asensonso bi ni nam machi asemo bi ni nam mitirim ehyehye me ni nyina ye nam ya de nsentwene na ebetimi akoye vital organs nim enti se ko kidney ho a ebetimi ama ohaw aba odwonso sem ho enu nti na obitimi dwonso ntentem saa anajo onna obesori adwonso na ade ache ye obi wo ho nsusu a dwonso ne eba age wo chim ama wanya ohaw ewo dwonso sem so enti yesi wanya UTI urinary tract infection enti ni nyina ya ade a se wan panhwa che woni padua nim no na egi nyini na tretre na keka na kokokoko baby a ensesenka ekro ni nyina ya ade a wan panhwa ewo nsunsanso bone edema woni padua no.
Okay, na unique naturalist care obebisa se opamachira kwan a obeye den na breben so na ya namudi adwuma
Me passion me that say you kuma say airport runabout. Airport runabout enya ira kwan. Baby a obegina bi se bia obi a betchero. Usi airport runabout ho a emfa ka biem. Bisa se wo pe antoa se pe Kenya se ana se buo krom kwan no. Wodi wani hwe kwan ne so apɛ won sa benkum so ano ho na. Obonsa abronsan na ya atenti akese mie no. Ketu akakra na ehye mfimfin ne so. Na yewo ana se airport police station junction no. Ye ne wo mu na edi enhwe nim. Ana se obetimi bisa se wo pe na na senchire abronsan atenti mie no. Mfimfin ho a na yewo. Na ye adwuma from Monday ekosi Saturday. Edwada kopem memenda nyina ye adwuma kama.
Wow. Yada mo ase na sabobo tetefo ne biom sade be ya obi pese wo frɛ mu a obetumi afrɛ na amane na agbo ne to 10
me pa show betimi afrɛ 0244 744 832 0244 744 832
me so me da se ya me ka mo on OTEC 102.9 ebeto so mami adwoa tando ewo ha na kuma na mpombo ko de
adom no agusu krekran
na be bia onu ya be made nani a kire no
ona me
ona nanam kro bi so
anopa mu se ni message tintin na
nam kro bi so
anopa de answer de se me
message tintin juma de nipa be kwatiri o juma de nipa be kwatiri
na kan see
ya monitor na de tie bia na ya be san ya interview
sa who
oh me and him
which is
Honorable Bawa Bebaha.
Oh, I see.
Honorable Bawa Baba Kasama NDC. Me nene be one-on-one interview.
I see.
Former PRO for the Energy Ministry. Obetineka Bongo MP. Obetineka ewa.
The all day town.
Oh yes.
I see.
Them day. They come and chock the whole place.
Interesting.
Good.
And some bebre ho yatna sie ye jebrania da genia bobo so e de ama babia obi ahye nsoma me so betumi joining your live on Facebook no so OTEC 102.9 FM TikTok Instagram YouTube X and Twitter ne so ni nyina e OTEC 102.9 FM obetumi e de voice note to know afa 0505225578 0505225578 unya de fa so a e bebo modern pa na yatumi abo ama adehye atumi ate won so agenkyere Made of election warehouse na no ani OTEC 102.9 FM 50 sabre kosi bra ye beto abano abobo akenkan declare awie bibi bia da eye OTEC wodo kwato abani wi abetena fie na chimwa fidie ne to ha bibi bia beto fom bia wa bato yi mu ne hye oboso ye de bema aha eye election warehouse kokromoti eno a ene tumi nyansa podwumadie no mesra wo opese wo behso yasene na wodo adwaton de ne ba mobo hu kra sanse ye be ni yie emankrofo aba bedi wudwa edwade kosi efiada brigadier general koda wabetena se na odi dwumadie no abrɛw enu nti wo peso adu adwaton de ne ba akwanya ni nie fabra ne modawro no emfama wo betumi ene marketing manager kasa wo 0247995160 0247995160 yade beko wo gidi afa wo yade ne bra na yade beko se de din ne tie no sada ene beko ma ho atɔwo wo se yade be na betena wo so ekona tan gya wo nkuda bebre wo die ne nyina kra ye basa tantantan fabra no mu a wo ma odura we ensoso so ne mbom no ebesa yade no ma ho atɔwo obi wo hosme de ne yandwa yade stroke diabetes me yefunu na keka me sa osa yade ne hamim me de kokoi ekona bekona ba chronic ni bia wo de ba yade be ko be ho me ma hania na prostate honsam no wo de ba wenum nyina da ye be bo e bia ukodi dwuma bi na ma okase no atwafom eye wo ya opo bi obetwe ahwe ma ho atɔwo a eno ane yade be ko heba hwetwe kwan no e wo be kwai dom na se zongo frafra hifie ho ane ye wo awoma ne 0531 602710 0531 602710 ye baje wo so na Augustine Cable Enterprise said baby awo bi a wo yoda ho adwuma ye nkane na wo pe ana wires na wo pe dia enkwati no wa wutu akotom wo pe kakra bi akwa kwa adwuma Augustine Cable Enterprise was say chandelier lights ahodo design ben na wo pe ni nyina wo obenya bi dia ma dodo enkane wo de bo ho ana garden light ana canal light ana sport light ni bi ni nyina da ogas na daro modi bi aba ceiling fan no de bluetooth wom na daro ma na kurom ha ne ye hu bi enti nso bra beto bi betumi aba betu kama kwakoton na wire ring ben na wo ye wire ben na wo pe broadcasting cable be solar light ahodo socket stabilizers switches video doorbells ahodo ni nyina ya de bi aba edum ye be jaba jiwari ni ne lava no na ehwe ni mu ahoma ne 0243 179 942 0243 179 942 event of the year ni 25th December ewo Ratri Park Lodge Entertainment and Ratri Park nakabom ya wodi event of the year ebrewo aton sadia frajum to fokuku dan bebre no a na womo eba be hu nwom odwumadi no asem e ma no dade lumba beba be ginam adade munyum bia de ode baye ya wote ya chebra bebo tinko betwa nas na afe no akona wie ye Black Sheriff ginam Kofi Kenata Westside Legacy the more melody ne beba be ginam family so mind they could and stop new one no or beba be release wo ho me nyina dia sa Kempa Luta was a kwaye mama sada no ebe kwaye pa na when the chance bebo enwom ode aba ni nyina da day no wo ba be performing live e wo hom ne sent ne bomodin sa wo ba be jo take it there wo ba love FM na insura FM take it no enye na ba nyam bi e wo hom Golf station na 100 runabout no so e hom so enye na e wo hom Poco trading na wadum wo benya bi e wo hom ABC mat wo patase kwakwajo de wo hom e bo akwa shelf station wo benya bi e wo hom Alife station na watonso fo nyina da Monko honam kwaje modiem so am shelf station anya na tafo shelf station ne mekom no na ehwe ni mu no uduru ho akwada kra be kiro tafo de anya na kwakwaje odiem na okwa Kingdom bookshop nso a KNUST campus wa wo benya tickets ne bi ato mesro betumi afre 050 6677 742 050 6677 742 and 0244 602 800 and now dial *714 star 003 star 4 ash unya boy ya wodem proceed ya ne baba de akire na bo modern eto ticket die na last minute ne baba na asa agjaw afen sama wodo ya ene eje ne homena titru ene abefo ntentan ne so ene braso se obadwoa mebo wo boso ede ama wo ansana no okọ OTEC Ghana.com do shopo ni nyina da ubenya bi na wakenkan ewo ehwo na eno a ne ebo mamane se afenyo makenkrata wo tworoye koma speaker sanka wei na mienu kra na wonfre na mrahidafo wo momra sanse 22 agenda bi do manimu a wo ma hwe ani hu dwuma emwa speaker so the response about was say hey we enye yi papa jai nkwa wo de entumi ni wachia mefre sabre nkofo ya omo campaign akaka kra bi 9 days ya kwakoto abai ya mfre de da bi nyabotre momonto abani nwie ye wi a na mafre mu nyina na maba wai dia fanyo makin nyabotre na no na fanyo makin dia ba betu jase wontumi mfo so speaker papa ise wo mie parliament no safo ekura no a won de no betumi aye biem emra kwana no ofa so enti so mie a ene no twin force no so ko parliament there see a case no there ya na ye no kra case na bre no
but the issue is say kra say abra afenyo echro koye no so some sisia kra say you ye bia they will not get the numbers to do government business omo ye campaign obi ani abre obi anem so ase mo campaign mu wie why mu wie a mu nyina mbeba tinya abotre nti afenyo so se wontumi force papa you wakan dia whom am I one can be biem whom am I
you rakofo so akasam ne echebia nyasem ketwa Dr. Matthew Poku prepe na po o dia probo kopie mu ewabu akwa south na dwumadie no ase ena you rakofo kasa ye no de ekoto dwa wo hose ba omia police sahodwa wo de ba no ebe elevate ye wo ha ne abebre so man no ye namuo no ebe gye ye frikwada na ene da ye homa kase a woda untumi nyina no ama Ghana fo eho ato wonom enu nti so ye kwoto abade a ene na yento emfa Dr. Haji Mahmoud Baumia eno eye ensem bia ye wrakofo wode eto dwa ewo chebi ene ne montene so na yento asoe na yenkopie mu ewa afenyo ma kempasua ne so ebeto dwa se Uniba High Court ekwa asetena ema ewura ba ko ane independent candidate afutu ho woyi ni ti Louisa Boaben na nsem bi ode kodan court se afenwa release ni nyama bi a ode ma abatwa commission na onnim kwan ye fa so ebedi ni ho
sell last week krom che no
na me asemi na mo kwa premises so Rainbow Star ni ya Bechi Louisa
oh
yo Rainbow Star mo ne nam ha ne lawyer kra na ne ho
me tie ne lawyer na kakra
onu mo de na asem ko ya ne nam ha Rainbow Star ni aba Bechi no efe kwadu de ba bebo ne se ni aid ne ba ko o makwa akọ hu se voter ID card cast bebre egu ne dem enti na se woni ni aid no yesusu se bibi koso a ese ye de ye huni hihye mu na ye emu enhihye mu eno na aka ho bi amasabre ya ye kasa yi ya Remande Louisa ya hwe ni mu se December da etoso mienu ade a agena independent candidate ekotro ne so aba case na ye kase wo ho 2nd December court ne se ya Remande no kakra na December 2nd no wamra na nasam no wanom entwaso na Hassan Tampoli wakasa ade atu edwase electric buses Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia ene okopa hontoma ewo adenta no we enye election gimmicks bia Kofo kasa asem PP4 ne de pe vote bi na asa era radio commission era ka krabi ase commission kenkan commission no na ekoso wasa nya gimmicks bia no mo eba beboa ema sisia no ekurom transport no enkrofo ho atowo no esan be easy traffic sanse we kokokokoko na wo ba obi wo ho nso a de ye fe ya na ebo ne go soro dudu nti we no said the Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia kan no 40% reduction enkwaye lorry fare ni animu no o matetu se hu ena ede ama yenti Hassan Tampuri se we enya political gimmicks bia te se de e ba ye ya na nkrofo so pa wo ye pipifu se da bi bas no we de di kan kra ba ne na ye 100 no bebre kura beba ne mom we na di kan ya aba womo apa ano entoma eno ene ensemu bia wodi aba betudwa ya wosra se we de mo bia fama me politics bia ne amanyosam emekika kania ma bia nkase na nkrofo ma hyase na sabe de commission era ne fa hin kosi hin nemom no eba na ba bebo Ghana fo nyina ama ye ho akwana bia die ho nsam no ye ho atumi ahenhan ye eno eye enchiremu bia ono nso wodi aba betudwa
na bas na ema na ebetwio
radio say me ni picture bia me di kan hu ye de na sa ayalolo no watwi bi pen yo green buses
okay
I don't know pictures bia
meaning say our experience into on watwi Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud no
ayalolo bus no me hu ni pictures wom da but then no argument and nam social media no so ne say kayofo ya ye trainee wonom no na ewura ka hu according to certain government any omo ye trainee omo kaya yofo no de omo kanie se na ewura ka hu tintete ye omo ye trainee omo no ka hu nti ewura na twi ye wura ba womia wabra no mo test buses no won kan no nti ewura na etwi ya ode omo call rounds
yo okay
kahe
ene girl no wa bene
ama oba ho ma yo
otika twi na se
anti we no man address to the VIP say you very honored say ene watch vice president ntia ne
ekita PA system wo mu on
me ni ba bia sa mic ni free
o sha da bi em say bus no PA system
okay e ho no de ka say ti arane na atu no
wow
o de namwum
me hu so ba twika say aya
na titru ni kasa kese yesa na kete okra ni edwane na
oba ba ko wo eye VIP yard no mu ho
ma se ha
lodi free ne kan o tide na ni kire bunu east
oh wow
Techima side oba be sia
oh mi hu omo an mani age
bus ni sia out say yes
no
so ba twika na mani age
oh omo yade ladies guest
oba no twika no kaya yefo na ye training
according to the certain governments
sir
but we pictures and kofo akwatwetwe ba na say ayalolo time ni nyina no na otwi bi but per the certain government in so can say no can tin kofo akọ dege ni old pictures ni previously baby ano ye adwuma wa ayalolo ene ensam ni de baby
na mama kuma tom yem say our experience
awochi
na me party all right mate me so me dase pa nyame kan ho all right straight into studio B na mene honorable Edward Bauer ebedi enkomo MP a owo Bongo constituency former PRO for the energy ministry honorable memo akwaba
mejo so ati say
mompa bonti ho ye
good
say bibia bokode
ye hwemonim anum say maybe every day Ghana war situation as a obi bisa say to say the other can say ja when your divine selection unyen we there and over there be
and one so near some na obi kan say na asante mantem dia ahaboko na bongo MPD obi bisa say na ope e de okumase
ja we me da sepa na muni mi say eja in the next few days you be vote December 7th.
That's right, yeah.
Na you say Ashanti region is a very important region for us as a party. And this what the messages could be also would be a suba Ashanti region.
Oh, okay.
Because it's a powerhouse. A bar Ghana nyoma whether a voting or a policy or a DNO. Ashanti region contribute to part towards the development of the country.
Yeah.
And as part of me activities, I had it at the back of my mind. They say, "Bao Miss Mayday, meba a friend saying Ashanti region." Na many animals so amwa haseno. Ye didn't get on kakra. Because mostly we're hearing a Ashanti, sorry, Greater Accra.
Yeah.
And I'll be say, so Betty said, "Me kasa war your friends say a war Ashanti regional, not just a station in a frame, a phone so."
Yeah.
And I'm so and the member spending a few days.
Nah,
and OTEC FM so modaro mama peneso say mudi musa huge platform yi. Mama say yeah nka ho asem nti ebeka Ghana ho asem behwe see be ya it's all about bread and butter issues. The be di unso enana pa me sorry na me nam krom. Mu say just mu say na obi bi mu fruit trotro bi mu twom private casa bi mu nante no obia che ade ache. To so obia ko hwem bi. Na de obenya no enwumre no ede no de abefia ma ono ne busia for
yeah yes ya wa ha eja ye ne kakra but then oborem no how did you sense the euphoria as far as the 2024 election on senche e beto aba aka be na otwe na je say
yeah but only say generally first no I mean can say first Ashanti region generally oba Ashanti region anytime be me ba Ashanti region say there's some level of warmth which is unkofo Ashanti region for penkofo and that's why over here once me say for example me free bongo now we share even just Ashanti region have bongo form war Ashanti region kitwa.
Oh really?
Yes, you are huge. Bongo I say I Kumasi I say because region no which is how do you say it my obi oba Ashanti region bia no mu bie mu doors ema mo so mutumi so people are comfortable and he say me frafrani o say me the gombe ni o say me igweni o me ba Ashanti region I will be valued say. And so because of those things me buy and that's the same sense amenya.
Oh okay.
But about the issue of elections of course only say monitor radio station me buy me drew her best 250 there about until na me te come abontin
okay
na me tie mo adverts on political advert say for left and right until yes the referral is there and nyina enye Ashanti region kwa Accra the same to Okota Accra the same to call Kufodia the same to call Bolga the same to Tamale the same thing because o share your constitution your mrana a share so Ghana hano you say every 4 years be I was say then you share your new mum you say okay one ye be you omo amama bu man na amaye so Ghana as a Ghanaian no so with the 18 years now you are of sound mind not just say we need problem bia wo kwa ho say also then wo ko na wo to aba na oto aba na oto aba ama obi a one obe represent obe ode wo wasem ebe ko national assembly ebe ko parliament akoka ma say yensuo na wuni o say kwan na wuni o say kania na wuni bio say as schools na enhye da nya omo no mbekwa akoka ho asem ene ye wo de also oto ama de friend say president enti nyoma na wo nipa na okọ Accra ko kan as MP na okọ hoko kan no ni nyina wo de beka your friends policies ni mu no ma hwese on betimi de aye so every 4 years bia no obia ye magana ni bia kwan so what the 18 years and above and you are of sound mind ye ma kwan say obeden obeba abaye bi nti basically a constitutional thing and nkofo be fan say a very simple thing. It's a very important thing. A important say minia. It may affect your very being. Just say one kasa wujina ha we nipa na nipadua na oto na it may affect your my example. And anapana me ka say bi akire in one of the stations. Na me ka say na me wadanfo me papa bi me nim na he's my mentor. And our pensions say or your pensioner. That means why juma could do 60 years inti aban so onko dem onko tenefie. Na sebio when ya cancer. Na cancer na onya no wenya no in ehundro na oto no as at last 2 years, that's around 2022. Now I spending roughly around 2,000 something, 2,200 there about every month eto ninro. Benro bebre omo import free amanane eneba. Because of exchange rate, what you say? Because of exchange rate in Tiamino Casisiano. No, or spending they say now or spending between 9,000 and 10,000 Ghana cedis. So or better the same in Rona no tono just about 2 years ago, not turn around 2,200 thereabout. No, say he spends roughly between 9,000. Say or better sa no. And I mean yeah, why nyesika antos had yeah, never go be free. What did you imagine? And usually no nkofo fi say abato a very simple thing. Or media ye wo me to NDC mu or ye wo me to PNC mu or media wo me to NDC mu enti chese media about so na chese I said there we ye kotoko supporter na say o ye your friends ha supporter match aba enti wo ye wo to say o ye kotoko supporter enti sorry ya wo support kotoko. This has effect and party a obeto amano every 4 years no it me determine whether obet you ask me whether ube woman or so because so we nipa for example me madam Fia make say or no 2 years ago no us spending around 2,200 or the tone ro bet mama na I survive as a human being we no say oh here 9,000 for the same condition. And because of the issues of your friends exchange rate dollar ni cedi na ama your friends me you see the words of Akufo-Addo say cedi na ya hata no and no because of cedi na ya hata ni ntino enne also and meanwhile or your pensioner nti we pensioner enye se afida kwa pesika and no so ne pension bebre so the sika ni bebre so akodim this DDEP this domestic debt exchange program you nti nti chese omo pension funds ni nyina chese omo ko to bank mu se ejanka ho fa so beba kakra no ye di etuatu omo kakra eno so abo omo nti obi ujina na ofi say abatoa ye say me dey wo me to MPP me dey wo me to NDC enti eba me dey meto ama MPP meto ama I was so hwe wasisinem na hwe say 4 years na awode okra na obi bia dey ahye obi nsemu no obetima hwe so yi ama wa enti ena no wo the track record ene na sefo die na nipa na ye a wo fi say ene de oye eni enti no obegina wanim na okache say to abama na obeto abama no. Enti I was saying for hwesa no emu bintina is because of some of these things intina ye bia ba Ashanti region say ye be ka amobi ate ase because look me gina hoye and usually nkofo ntia se me ye frefreni
okay
oti ase but me wo girls are my me free fantis what did I say more girls are on my free fantiland and so to me gina hoyi me can so oh medium your friend there you want me to NDC me wom and I say your friends say me nkwara ye fantifo and so me way for no you what did I say and it's not about any about tribe because they say Ghana no you lack and say you like and say yamba into a situation where ultimately say because of intermarriages intino
Ghana
yeah and so that is one of the things I me feel say I was here
Matthias with your background onim say Ashanti region so a business hub you can say ye dijapa onim say we can't take the Ashanti region out of a JDA because as far as Ashanti region is concerned the hub is very wide. But there's a situation whereby some years ago, and now there was so to her, and then this for my head that doom so near the but your time, how did you leave the energy ministry?
Okay, me that's a pa say ya wa mama
because mama Ghana da dum som ene omo business a collapse within that time. I tell you, they can never forget you.
Okay. So but me ka say ma windi ntie. You see,
I don't know yes sir.
And I make an my say yeah, and I may explain because me who say you nua no mo MPP. Many times on my painting picture and they say, oh, dim so there, oh, can't dim so now boy in DCD. Now, and now I mean, with hey, say, your fancy, the beer, you catch him say, and Najo, be say, about 10 o'clock, and Najoa, men didi, who did the over here now, the beer who did this over here now, or four by the Abedua. Oh, does I?
Sure.
And so, men didi. First day, no one did who did on the first day, and maybe you will not see the effect. Or China, who did you see the effect over a period of time? No, over Baba Hano, one day over sorrow, Okojina mirror, a chia, over who's enough of I can see. The reason is because a effect are de bia na jubia udidino, and the side effect na aba. Enti enye day na Okojina mirror na side na ubi ufuno who say ufuna I can see. A starting maybe some years back, or started say udidi after 10 o'clock and ajo. What did Abajon say? Didn't I make us? Oshe akosombo onse ye start Ghana ye start independence so Kwame Nkrumah de akosombo bae na tama omudi akosombo bae no na akosombo pa utumu hu a na power na ye produce no na Ghana krampo ye use power ne ma ebika because na nkofo bibiri ye nya obia na na wo use electricity nti na nkofo mo use electricity nkofo no mo cities mo maybe Accra Kumasi na Sifo people like in the north na Sifo make sure say VRA or for that matter ECG ni na sefo nyina eba north like in my constituency say yeah nya light in 1988 and the say for many years people were not getting light so na power na akosombo produce no na dose power man say yetimi di ma ebi kwampo ma your friends in Togo ye di bi ma Benin because ne ye wo bebre pa but na only say over the years no yes so ye krono so emubie Ghana mubie nkofo doso ba ye wo nkwara ama say ye population no say ye den e stop e bedru baby na utumi hu say ye population na e up no na nke wo say as a country no as a Ghana na governments are no more before even John Mahama buy no na ka every year bi na nke wo say hwese ye be den ye be kania ni bi aka ho because ene Ukra, your friends say, I don't want to use megawatts because to me confusing crop. But your friends say, and then Kania now one 10. What do you say?
Yeah.
It me share and for 10. So, or China send only 20. Sa Kania 10 no. It me show module. I also Kania no so and also bear say 20. What did about you? I don't want to use the words megawatts and as for those technical terms me use. Enti over the period nanka was say investment I was a bandi sika edi to kane asemu se be ya akosombo na se entimi nso emma obia no nanka was say ye pe other generating plants are that means generators ebetimi edi kane no ye betimi the electricity no produce electricity ama me no wenya sambaka ya nya enti ubeka ya in 2006 ye papa ne ofa ne nana kofo breso sambe kaya ye wura dumsomu we had power crisis ye wura dumsomu ema ukaya nkofo reverend tete ne nasefo ekwa akosombo ekobọ mpaye ewa akosombo se nsuo ento menya we because na nsuo no water level no mba so ema ehono mo na ema ye first hint say ase ye friend saying yeah amount of generating capacity one say can you na produce no and also see be ya bet maso Ghana fo nyina ndi sensu anto aye ho be kire yen o de abajo na say enunti na mbeka ya just before kofo be free your friend saying abamu no and of course started or form assigning that contract bui power authorities say we see of course sign that particular contract na me ka se ma kire wo between and only say so obefa generating plants so obeso generating power over a period no normally we need best 4 years or maybe 3 years or 2 years depending on the generating plant obetimi the idea obetimi the sisa generating plant no and yes and then me sorry ya na me say oh matisi say ya kan ye ndos e che say ya kan ye no as so aba for me I say see another generating plant and me nya kwa na maybe anapa me nya start ba nwumre no me wie no it takes you between sometimes 24 months 36 months and that's a 48 months would be see the whole generating plant and the Tama Mills any John Mahama Bermuno na abedru pepe so as say no your generating capacity because over the period no near invest building of new plants no ombe so mu enti so we busia penyi yamfa say mu busia penyi wo mu fie na busia penyi no ene oni hobium just we free mu now we are different busia penyi a waba wo na say wo hwe abusia no mu a eka ewo abusia no mu a eye wo wasam wo na wo so wo hwe so what you say because wo na say waji bibia in the same vein Tama John Mahama baye no na problem no because over the years yam fasika anhye kane mu no ebe ma ye nya sa problem no into ono be inherit sa problem no
the heaviness
yeah what you say into obe edru no time no na say problem na be yes say ye ni generating at the capacity e betimi dey ye betimi ama light na aba into die na ye and o kai say me catch you say for every generating plant no enye one day na DC.
Okay.
It takes around 24 months depending on the capacity or 36 months or 48 months. Until what? Until buy any generation capacity or Ghana the whole Ghana na 1800 megawatts. Meanwhile na o share your capacity Ghana for so be a use can hear Ghana na your capacity was over 2000 plus. And because of that no it was important that I was see a pair generating plants be esabeka ho and then ma John Mahama say between 2013 and 2016 or they increase generating capacity from 1800 to 4920 because at that time no to me yes I don't know or from
1800
to 4920
4,920.
See about obitima mbeka so ko parliament ko ka say look I say problem yaba but no sorry nka say oh me nua panyin ne me offer kofo nti na ba sa because of Rollins nti na ba sa because of Liman nti na ba sa on kasa obeka say since mudi tumi na ma me say me na me hwe Ghana so mudi tumi na ma me say me hwe Ghana so a asem bia esi enura no ni nyina mefa ne say me ma asem na ma ye hu adwuma. What did I say? So that's the first thing he did. 2. Osa make sure and the mass had done so the buy. And the 2, Osa realize say as a Ghana even so what generating plant na gas some friends say what chimo.
Daddy.
Gas, natural gas. Ejaframano. Ni Ejaframano na ye free Nigeria neighbor. And he said Nigeria yes.
Okay.
And he free Nigeria neighbor. Nti ene Nigeria bio no catch say yeso ye hia gas no dia ye yankase adwuma nti ntime mamu a na Ghana ye ho akire.
Okay.
That was one of the things na John Mahama ebe so mu nto baaye no na eye that problem na wo ho no say okay say ye sadia and the mepesika esi gas processing plant because that na ye nya fango e wo Ghana nti mesi gas processing plant e wo Atoabo e wo Western region see ebe ya instead of me chase Nigeria e maye sa gas na media generative power e Ghana no me nden me ye be produce wo Ghana has so what did he do and of for me Ghana gas of build or see Atoabo gas processing plant as I say a day gas e de my your friends saying your generating plant this is here no every year there you tinye save your home and when I use the word save that's foreign exchange savings every year because they say yenko enko importing gas and I say yenko enko importing light crude oil baby e Ghana no on annual basis every year biano you save Ghana $500 million. That is the investment at the bar no banya no kwa minua me catch I say after all years I no year the third one no say look apart from say gas and any bi 2 generated plants na any bi no third one there na say na say kabi so abeda ye energy sector nim kan na free hifa kan na ye car a free from nkroma breso ni nyina abesi on time can also this is the way it came about only so meet my catcher say PRC bet my catcher say oh say ye 2 kaniamu na kania ni ye 2 ye 2 free maybe 8 cedis per kilowatt hour say ukoto electricity 10 cedis say ukoto every unit be an obeton 10 cedis me ma just example into omo o ma tunu say 10 cedis na aban ka say oh 10 cedis na wo so watumu no emu odududo enti unim o de man Ghana for ntua 8 cedis instead of 10 cedis na 2 cedis na nka me de beka ho o de be ye den enka beka ho amana ye 10 cedis no me aban me tua sa sika no ene ne ye friend subsidy
okay
o de ase enti na aban all the years no anytime be on be to whether it's petrol say electricity or diesel na normally government beka say oh me tua subsidy bi amankofo enso no muntua enti ebema e ka no be drew what we call up to a total of about 2.4 billion. $2.4 billion.
All right.
And the reason then in 2015 John Mahama say Sakawe no and once ye mark Sakawe daho na ye nkora ebetua saka no. Enti me de mrabi ba aye friend the Energy Sector Levy Act.
Okay,
Esla. Me de no ba. Na me de no ba na ya enden. Saka no 2.4 billion no ye de beto ho. Ni aka che Ghana for say ukoto petrol kakra. Ukoto your friends say electricity and ehun yoma ye de to kakra beto so but ya ma ye hu say mfienu 5 years ntina mra no e wo say wo only for 5 years nti mfienu ni agigi sato no ni edi sato no eden edi etwia saka no o dia say se be ya ochina ye nkwara na ye wo mo no saka ne meye omoka say 2015 years ade no so by 2020 na ka wo say etwia saka no nyina awie minua MPP buy no the omiye ne say eto na nka was nka 2020 mayentu after 2020 mayentu sa to no omo de sa to omo sa increase the tenure of the to no enti na nne me no still yetua esla meanwhile anka was say me no kin anka was say e kana wo energy sector ni nyina akọ meboa so munim say last week nko independent power producers do omo private sector for no omo no IPPs no omo threaten government e ka say government enti o musika na amomo o me de o be shut down didn't na make no o hwe IPPs ne nko menka other sectors no IPPs ne nko the total debt are omo aban e de omo ya 1.6 billion dollars and in as much as ye tuatua eto no e ka no ba na e ba so and yes obisa say yes edum so eba ewo Mahama breso but that problem no yese obeto problem net da over the years na ni ye invest ewo
into within that 4 years na ye kosa or how ni mu my concern is say na ye nya aban no at that time no aban na ntumi anya alternative bia mfam mayen than for us to face it and then keep the esla. Look, no,
so this is a fair. My example. Let me just give an example.
All right.
Electricity.
Good.
Now lights go off. Now we need generator. We need to generator. Lights are off.
It will be them.
The buy ni say tama problem ne buy no. Ni intimi si generating plant no. And okay say me catch yourself. Obe si generating planter. It take between 24, 36 or 48 months.
Inti kania ne dum ya na eyesika sem.
Na eyesika ya fan share kania mu for years.
And accumulate.
Accumulate. Abwa no problem. Ama abe share antitama John Mahama baye no. Na it is look, let me give you an example. Mustudio ya moyi. Mo pese minimi say mo starting mo station. Mo pese one day obinya soro no ka say person bo FMB dia awo the whole of Ashanti region also mo bo OTEC meboa because mo person wo on the top but before mo
top that though
I'm just giving an example. Okay, you fan say mo person OTEC FM 102.9 you fan say mo person mo stay on the top what you say you fan say mo person mo stay on the top I was say every year bi na mo ye den one mo invest in mo producers ni mo presenters mo good training me boa I was say every year bi I was say mo hwe say console na say I was say mo ye den mo replace console say your mic na share the enye fine I was say mo ye den mo replace if every year bi I was say nka management e di sika kakra e hyem e training nkrofo e di sika kakra e replace mo console ni na dia monitors onya after some years, you will not be on top again. I don't know whether you're getting the point. You will not be on top again. It is the same problem I make and say over the years, now you emphasize and share the production of electricity. And because you find shame, a bedroom John Hamason, not a problem number 2. They said, the only thing they said I was here, your physical near investing in it.
It's a time and not doom sono, your womb, yet ye would have doom sono. And not then and now more ye to a vet. And
I say, the near and say, and I'm a boom baby. One, ye near increase generation team. You started because you say it takes around 48 months or 36 months or 24, depending on the generating plan. To the first year, yes, and you put up those generating plans. And until now, by 2017 January, your movie generate a capacity from 1,800 to 4,920.
Okay.
2. The near say I be omni say ye nim say na ye gas na ne nya no na nya free Nigeria into almost no omtumi ka say ene ya mamu gas into the ne within that 1 year no ye dey $1 billion e dey share e put up the gas processing plant e wato abo see be ene on daily basis ato abo ma ye gas natural gas 150 million scarf every day aye dey ma ye generating plants nyina mom ye dey etimi fire e produce electricity. What did I say? So this was exactly what we were doing. Indeed, not 4 years. Yes, now into those challenges. But in those challenges, now one of the major things they say, near investing in that. And think now we didn't need to be in any energy problem. And now we say, and what's say? Me pack say your energy problem, your energy crisis. We have a serious energy crisis.
Really?
Unless maybe in Ashanti region here. Unti sen for complaints on sometimes lights cocoa off.
You nim say lights no
cocoa. We didn't hear cocoa off.
I didn't hear.
Because of a cannabis dose sectoring. One, a 2 year you see a yedi we no yedi how do you call it? A year trunk and Kate you see a detia canning in ano. Yan first canning 2 years akano. Obi someone said, Jenny yedis can so ya, obi intimin can chiro. Look, I just give you one simple example. Unim ECG. Also to well power sikanoko ECG homeboa.
Yeah.
ECG any company be almost from hotel.
No,
hotel. Oma year some contract be for 5 years. Na contract no. Omo first thing they say a app a war platform so just say utimi fa phone no what yeah no utimi there no what credit adia to o meter so. What you say? Contract from here no obi enti contract from here no say for the infrastructure the app no the year no say for the infrastructure no it was a cost Ghanaian taxpayer no 171.8 million Ghana cedis 171.8 million Ghana cedis odi amaka no ECG say tia that 171.8 million at the hotel ebe report to our website to say omo die 25 million pen omo je asa make me nim say what you say
oh me tell say
ECG say me material 171.8 million wo say they be anya 171.8 million utua me 25 million sikana balance na ko he 2 contract no so say omuji otowo app no so sikana enko ECG ho sikana ko hotel ho in an account that is managed by a hotel aye agreement say what our platform no so no and only say usually when you are using also the telecos no say telecos no can and in terms of data anyway
so without the
telecos omutimi nya ho bibia omo say omo service charge nti omagigi sika no omo charge ECG 0.95%. Odi abajana 0.95% of total amount no say sikani nyina omagye no omo charge ECG in terms of service charge 0.95%. And open so calculate here. You can just do a simple mathematics. Oshe omo tariff ECG on monthly basis based on the tariff or your approval amount PURC. They are supposed to be taking around 1.6 billion every month. Also omoje about 1.6 billion every month.
Okay.
Minua minu kase eni. Udi 0.95% of that total amount. You are going into about 10 to 12, 13 million Ghana cedis every month. And to amono every month biano. Me to ona my Tommy electricity no. Every month biano to me best 13 million Ghana cedis. Anya no nko a. Sika no mageno. Isi ji krampo nim se sika ya ji omuji 10 cedis and some ji 26 no ma apply 0.95% no woso. Enti di omo upsell kan no mo fa. 3 hotel say afe meyi mi sa mi sika ne 30 million na free mu no. Me di sika no esene ma te se dia wo send sika ama wonso oye momo o send say charge o. And so omo charge for the transfer of the money from omo account echo ECG account no omo charge 0.85% of the total amount biom. And also roughly about $10 million, 10 million Ghana cedis. Into the Nabumwa, just hotel just the transfer and service charge almost about 23 million Ghana cedis every month. Usikana wakuchiano. And the issue I want to say, the reason why ECG entimi nyesika. Oti ase emfen tua saka because so me to electricity na me esa ni we nyina say wo me boa entanka ECG sika na also mutimi de omutimi di tuatua we nyina ba ni nyina emba so. Part of the Esla no, actually say anka was say many would know because if you are not part of the Esla, near say the Tuaka, near ABCD, Edema, Obia only Kania electrification, near Eden, near the Kania na Komomo. Meaning you are Ashanti region, so let me use Ashanti region. And I have the data here. I'll show you the data. Osha between your friend saying 2009 at Amel's Bar Abaimo. Now Ashanti region, because Ashanti region is one of the areas of more access rate here high. Now access rate in Ashanti region was about 81%. 81%. Into funk of 400, and for 81 ewo electricity. At the time, and this is the figure, at the time January 2017, NDC Efri Abaimu. Now Ashanti region, more access rate had moved from 81 to 91.45%. What do you say? So for 8 years, so they had added about 10 percentage points to Ashanti region in terms of access rate.
Okay.
And Tina say, you know, often for 100, roughly around 92, and I said 91, electricity. International and for 9, and then need electricity. We're expecting, because say part of the money is supposed to be used for electrification.
Sure.
And for another 8 years, to get 100%, you just need it's not about 9% to add to that. So we're expecting that at least by this time, Ashanti region could be into say only light. What do you say? Now from 2000 and now listen, from 2017 to the end of 2023, because 24 the percentage was only increased from 91.45 to 92.27. You are surprised? Not up to 1%. This is it. Minister of Energy. And I'm highlighting.
Oh, okay.
This is information from Ministry of Energy. From 2017 to 2023 end, Ashanti region. OBFE say, okay, Ashanti region, the home of MPP in Nasifo. Electricity coverage did not increase up to 1%. Meanwhile, and I know him say usually the Eslani Etriano, fuel, for example, fuel la yukutono. In the first place, driver no ono kwa kotono because of increment na eba no. He pays because advertisement utomo na utio mo sika no na sika mo eko Eslani meboa.
Yeah. The
truth of the matter is that people are paying these monies and these monies are not used for what they are. Into one, a caninia then omuntu akano. 2, say electricity nanka wasenka Ghana funya no and also because ocean nationally ocean nationally now the access rate as at 2009 January na 54%. And your friend saying at the time NDC Efrimu it went to 88. I'm coming. 88. 86.5%. 3%.
All right. The issue is to say, church light nimu adiache okase eyeka na metie wiye pa obeso chese even till now cry eyeka.
Oh, me no can say eyeka pa serious kind.
Eyeka pa na onim say intina me no sha say because the Ashanti region is a marketing hub.
Yes.
Now you are introducing 24-hour economy.
Yes.
Of which you heard him say and also be pushing you sorry, in terms of industrializations near the idea. Now, say power no eyeka na nyoma ko say obeden why you're 24 hours.
Okay, so Mama Kanjo, the how
I hope you get
I get your question.
Yeah.
Let me tell you how the 24-hour and particularly a Canada with the energy sector how it's going to support that and how it will even help
because without that the 24-hour economy
only say about the energy sector. There are two major policy issues. The energy sector be contributing to the 24-hour economy. There are two things, two major things. First one, the friend of time of use tariff. Time who you see Kaniano. In the Afan say anaju, say anapo, say wiao, and in the tariff here, then tariff here, Sikana Utia. And this year, say. In himself, one, a lot of the youth here,
yeah.
Ultimately, be a business or come say, Hana a cost year, over employing for. Maybe I want a shanty.
Yeah.
And he say, okay, in himself, normally, no, Uncle Obeque Jumanapa, Nanka Pong in maybe. But the infant say, a shanty region, maybe let's say you are producing, say, shoes, boots. Okay. You see the word boot. Okay. I think there's a boot, this in factory in this place, and do produce boots. In 2 years, you from Anapa, I could dream you. And this is say, okay. So, Ube Timmy, I break warden into 3 shifts. Into Conforben, we make you 1 shift of 8 hours. Then Obi Sube for another 8 hours. No, be Swaya for another day, 8 hours or 3. Now, Obia closely best at 6 o'clock, and you may not all call. If you now, because what decided say, Obey 24-hour economy. No. Indeed, from enumere, yamfa say 6 o'clock up to anapa 6 o'clock. Say we ye juma, we machines ni ye juma. Enti enka anapa to enumere, enumere na nanka. Ukoto electricity, auto electricity say 100 Ghana cedis. Me ma just example. Uto 100 Ghana cedis. And this yaban say, okay, anapa to enumere no ubeto 100 Ghana cedis no. Be enumere na what penis say still ubema machines na ye juma ma wasa produce more no. May then say no, instead of over 200 Ghana cedis, no, over 80 Ghana cedis. And to electricity and Ajuna who use no, Utia 80 Ghana cedis. Meanwhile, an upon Utia 100 Ghana cedis. The reason is because a incentive a year mouse at that time no cover radar. And 2, into Kanyano honor. Into ye de mouth, but the amount at a lower price. Into Abama say, Sikana, who you say your friend say production cost no, a bedding, a buffer. In the buffer now, Sikana benefit now, you know, ubet their expand our business now. And 2, where a 24-hour bed, I have to bring in the other angle to me. What produce you be bring to bedding? What are you going to do with it? Because you need to get the market, or else who produce one better. What did Abanja say? Then Abanja say, then me Friday would a market. In the market, they say, we use boots as an example. Yeah. In the use boots as an example. In the market, there, make market say, okay. Say instead of a China, Akoto boots ama soldiers, Akoto boots ama immigration, Akoto boots ama all those other things. No, you better making sure so all those procurement you better procure that shop no, at a price, at a guaranteed price. What do you say? So into what market no, or also incentive in terms of electricity or the so you see that utong bebre so no, say we your tax, meboa. Na aban so enye ni sika. So even though a car no, because you produce more no, you make more profit and you know that you are taxed on your profits, isn't it? So you aban so enye na so unye na nkofo so enye adwuma ye. 2. Yes I can say anadwuna wo ko ye hu adwuma no. Because of security nti obi asuro anadwo ya obi akọ wo ko adwuma anadwo yes wo shift ye den wo shift ye anadwo wo ko usuro say maybe obi be kwa kwa ye obibi. And so we said that the Light Up Ghana program. The Light Up Ghana program, they say, you better make sure, say, every community will have its lights lit, that street lights. And the street lights, you know, me say me call from I say, OTEC akoye juma. What the about say? But me say tech na me akoye juma no. What is going to happen? Me call hono no. Me say if the place is what nipo aye boni there on your friends on high. And to me say because of lighting, you know, I'm a bit secured. But beyond just the street light, we know what catch you say. Even beyond that, you know, me make sure say police, that security. Police if one as if one will be found everywhere. So it means that you will need to even employ more policemen because they will have to run shifts. Then, meaning say because of a 24-hour economy in India, and then trotro inside anka trotro ni be pon your friends maybe sometime 10 o'clock maybe. Ope trotro or Kumasia maybe around 9-10 you benya trotro maybe. But kobo be se trotro here we trotro bio. But because on him say trotro driver no him say sorry or ye juma anadwo obenya me ama ma betrand trotro or the OTEC because on me juma wo anadwo. So I'm telling you how it affects also the transport system. And yes, a can honum, but for the because we'll be some in terms of the energy sector. There are two interventions within the energy sector, and that is one is the term of use tariff. Use tariff now. You be reduce kania bo our anajo udibe jumano. And two, the fact that you be lighting up your friends saying the country, then we can have issues being done in that area. Wow. So that's the area.
Okay, but apart from that, how do you intend to handle the economy from here with your scrapping of taxes?
Now,
don't forget you and your IMF program.
Your IMF program, and that's and you see, Oshame flag bearer. He has never been elusive about that. Onim said we have a program, and the program here, there are certain conditionalities that was here meeting. But first and foremost, also I can say in these conditionalities, no, as a new government, we will have to sit down again and negotiate with the IMF. That's the first point. Two. The fact that you are IMF mu and say there are some things you cannot do. I'll give you a typical example. Hey. Who can say who be introducing COVID levy? COVID levy was meant for a period. Tamani work COVID. What do you about you say? A year day and ne COVID year ye way. Every way. Why are we still paying the COVID levy? There's no justification for it. And besides that, you know, let me be a question. Have you ever asked yourself, COVID living here, dear thing? What is so be about bohun contada? Yeah, dear thing. Two, ukoto electricity me cut taxes at your be free. Ukoto tax, ukoto petrol is here. Yeah, what tax be a friend of special petroleum tax? SPT. Special petroleum tax for every liter beer, 46 pesos. Or every liter beer. Yeah. Now, that special petroleum tax was brought here the bar because around 2015, 2016. One, prices of crude oil echo from bar. Intina ye ushana ye budget, the budgeting ye budget can say near budgeting prices of crude a year for your budget say for a barrel it was going to cost us about $50 per barrel, but crude oil came down to around $25 per barrel. And the sikana nanke here at the year development it didn't come, so special petroleum tax was brought in just to cushion that period and now I'm okay. Crude oil prices have been going between 70, 80, and sometimes even 100, depending on the time. And see, no, and I fango no so no, because now we are producing in 3 fields.
Okay.
And at the end, you remember that it was one. It was just when we were going that we brought the other 2 fields. So now you're producing from 3 fields. In the fango, you're producing more. And the prices no side then akosoro. So now we are getting more receipts from because receipts are sika from ye fango na ye tono. Enti what justification o magana for say sa special petroleum tax no o de den o de o sade ba me ko top petrol ene 1 liter I was say metua 46 pesos e de ma special petroleum tax e discuss can ye den. Have they been able to justify it? The reason why we still have that money or tax on our tax build up. Oti the bajonas.
Yeah.
share ene debia say debia uties tax bi e petrol and adima your friend no price stabilization
recovery recovery levy.
Yes.
Yeah.
No where
price stabilization levy.
Price and only price stabilization levy the use of price stabilization levy. You see, because prices of petrol it may cost about for me cost about for no. You see, udi to yaka a talk a krebi of petrol no so. See be ya say ye de petrol bo cost ra sa to no a wotua no ene yedi be kushinti e be sure say instead of say omo friends prices ne e be cost ra ye decide sika no e be kushin be make sure say they would not increase, so it becomes an insurance. So if today and now me you know hey I am supposed to pay 10 cedis and I'm increase price to 12 cedis because me to tax your friends and price stabilization levy in you know what is going to happen is instead of me to 12 cedis no I'll still pay 10 cedis. When was the last time on OTEC or reduce fuel prices? From 2017 na a gallon of petrol around 14 Ghana cedis. Maybe
Mobile connect 16.
Check and see. Let's even see. Okay, I'll grant you. I'll grant you. Let me even grant you 16 Ghana cedis. Minia.
At some pumps.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let me grant you 16 Ghana cedis.
Very good.
And a gallon of petrol, you're saying?
And a gallon of petrol.
It's almost 70 to 80 cedis.
Maybe Kobe's friends are 60 cedis.
Yeah. So in 8 years, we're moving from 16 Ghana cedis. I'll call 80 Ghana cedis. Bisa workers, whether that percentage increase has increased in terms of their salaries. And then, trotro driver, nanka every day, I was saying, about 8 years ago, you find say 16 times say 16 times 5 will give you 80 Ghana cedis. And you find say you use 5 gallons of petrol in a day. I'm just giving 5 gallons of petrol in a day to produce electricity. To what they call it, do the business. 5 gallons. Me use price at 60 Ghana cedis.
Yeah.
Say obey here saying instead of 80 cedis, or here around 300 Ghana cedis. That is the reality. No tria for 5 gallons a day, or use so 80 Ghana cedis. And ne some year fund is 60 Ghana cedis, or here 300 Ghana cedis.
All right. Okay. And common Dawson, yeah, Brennan, so qua na echo. What saying the other sectors of the economy near the idea in but then in terms of agriculture, mobile economic agriculture performance no na enshada enso ani sa Ghana for name way adwenom to abamamwa. How do you intend to also turn things around as far as agriculture is concerned?
No, first and foremost, I don't agree with you.
Okay.
Say, because irrespective of the facts, say you're introducing food, then planting for food and jobs. The truth of the matter is that it has not done anything to us. Share your cocoa production. Our cocoa production has come so low to the extent that we could not even hit 500 million tons.
Metric
tons. At the time we left, we were almost inching into 1 million.
It was 900 plus.
Yes, and American. We say we're inching towards 1 million. And I don't agree with you. Say agree was bad. I cannot agree with you on that. What did Abajana say? Now, but just to ask, because you're asking one of the things I say.
Yeah.
So make
because when him say
yes, agriculture is very important.
Yeah.
And for example, in my area, where the people are predominantly farmers.
Oh, okay.
They're predominantly farmers.
I see.
Yes. I'm a farmer. I'm a rice farmer. I was just talking to my brother when we were coming about the harvest. This year I've had a very bad harvest. Oh, in rice. What did I say? So I know the problems of a farmer.
Bad harvest.
Bad harvest. Make me that down.
Why? Okay, the drought.
Part of it was the drought,
yeah.
and part of it was also at the time because in Suno na enter into the time of application of your friend saying fertilizer no. And last but not the least, time ananka emono esono ena in Suno su chai.
Oh.
And so into antime anye friction. Are you getting the point? So this is I'm speaking from experience.
Yeah.
Now listen to me very carefully. Under the NDC, now for example, in terms of agrochemicals. So one of the agrochemicals obviously will be fertilizer. Now cocoa farmers were getting this free of charge. Indeed, on the fertilizer way no near Churugu say not for sale. It was written there not for sale. This government came and decided that they were going to charge for those they
reduced it to 50%.
50%. What does it?
Yeah.
This is one of the things the NDC says that look, we are going to go back to that original thing to support the people with those agrochemicals. 2, the whole the NDC say you better for me the friend say farmer service centers.
Okay.
In the farmer service centers, and then you also here. And to share, for example, young fan say waba a community like I don't know maybe any of the villages Washington region has. In sort of Ube create a center where you have all the farming input into more tractors are a one, more combined harvesters a one, more all those other farming implementing with a one. And to me, a farmer, I will say, Yafan say, I will Bongo. I'm just giving you an example. I'm using Bongo. Yeah. I'm a farmer in Bongo. Into our farming service center, say, I want. My duty is that at a very small price, menya tractor, I'm an plow me farms.
Okay.
Menya tractor, I'm an harrow me farm. Menya tractor, I'm an planter, no, I plant me rice. I get the point. Then I will get government to supply me with the agrochemicals. And if service centers will do that. Because these are things that will a bit more boa. Because these days, in a bit more trata. So a farmer or trata. How many people can do it? You do not have only because on the average, so trata, it will cost depending on the brand. It moves from say maybe 280,000 to almost 300 to almost 400, depending on the type of tractor where they here. And so not everybody you be a bit more tractor.
Okay.
But who service centers now? Me a farmer, person even your commercial farming. Metma service center honon. I can get a tractor at a very subsidized price.
Wow.
No apply mama. Met my manako ede. A harua mama. Met my manao ede. Apply I planting in for mama. And so these are some of the things no yes His Excellency say obehwe. But beyond that normally we harvesting seasons. You produce here, there's always glut. You can't eduane be bu. It na be say. Are you getting the point I'm making? And I say, look, instead of this MPP about say one village, one district, one factory, one this and one this. I say no. I say look, you be use a cluster system. Into a typical example like Oshe cashew. Oshe the Bono areas, they are into this cashew. So Oshe in that particular enclave, you can put up a cashew processing plant there.
Oh, okay.
That will take care of all the cashews we are near process it. Then we can weather the cake, the oil, the what have you, and then export. Oba maybe a place like in the front plains or maybe in the north. Rice processing where your friends saying mills one. Into me harvesting, then I process it. And that over $400 million now you're spending on annual basis. At the importer, for example, at the importer more ebagana, we can produce it here and feed ourselves. So yes, Anna, it means that we hear dollars baby so importing rice. It reduces the pressure on the city. Because the more you don't need dollars to go and import, the more we see in bed stabilize it. And he's moved from just the issue of moving from one the farming activity itself to the processing and then to the marketing.
All right.
And so just to put it very clearly, the record of this government in terms of agriculture, and I hope that you don't say it anywhere again, that they have never been better. And you see, because cocoa farmers.
Do you know your agriculture growth as of 2016?
So I can share that. I will look. I don't want to mention a figure. I can just go into the we are friends saying budget statements. Osha index now. You will get that. You get those figures. But I've just given you one just simple thing.
Okay.
I just told you cocoa, which is our major cash crop. This country may say cocoa production has gone below 500,000 metric tons. So that is a very clear
for that one.
So and Ashanti region is made up of a lot of cocoa farmers. Am I right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, this is one of the things that that will definitely help and deal with that. But beyond that, yes, beyond that, there's just one thing I need to tell you about.
All right.
There's this serious misinformation echo around about the fact about one on the 7th of December. Yenya a few people very unscrupulous and you usually in Phoebe men's what is here. Misinform people about how voting process never call. Whether in social media or other things, even in media houses, which most journalists at home, say, you say, oh, first day no voting yes, vote ama 1, 2, 3, 4. No China, now for more vote way. People can say, person can be say.
Oh, but electoral commission crowd.
Yeah, but it's important. You see the fact that me mami oti village no, on the who's electoral commission I issue statement. Me or to honor or share me book the phone not take. Oh, almost say this year they say I was here no, and me can say voting no, special voters when voting a year. December, sorry, it's on Monday, and then the real election is on December. Your friends say on December 7th. Now, person make us say, look, every time there, and I'm appealing to the people of Ashanti region. Meaning, also me start me come on make us say, oh, they be sorry, so oh, me will meet to MPP, me will meet to MPP. I was so sure was sitting them not to about this year. So you're trotro driver now. Every day, nanka would 5 gallons of petrol for 80 Ghana cedis. Now, it's a say for the same 5 gallons of petrol for this year, would 300 Ghana cedis. Man can't say, oh, you will meet to MPP Munti and the Metuama MPP. And your football club near DH. This is about our existence. May pa obia chose on December 7th, obia pieba on to Abba Emma John Dramani Mahama, order number 8. So, Munim number 8 no cry. Chinieno, your friends, umbrella no. Mun baby umbrella no. The moon team and Major Mahama. Mate, na Bongo constituency or Bongo the problem you since 1992 because of idea Yayama, your friends saying Bongo. Inti. The people will definitely deliver Bongo. Oh, yeah, sure. I'm very certain about that. But aren't you feeling any hard or that euphoria from the ruling government? Bongo constituency. Na ruling government minia and near minuking. Say ye can crash ray ho and can also obia obi baby to my bigina abegina even mustudio akase monto my MPP. They don't deserve it. Omunya hwe Bongo constituency. Masa hwe ni ho my Bongo. And I may say, she knew her on my Bongo. Now then, I was why. Oh, Minia, Eba Bongo, Minister will put him on that. You will see that using NGOs alone, boreholes alone in Bongo, we have done about 92 drilling of boreholes, from non-governmental organizations. And now, so only Mimi Subaya, Miobia, Menferiade, Tim himself, sir. Meba me na me no wakasa me no bekasa me put pressure on you to get it now within the constituency unemployment issues so in fact you need to gauge that from the number of people who come into Kumasi, the number of people who come to your friends Accra on daily basis. My constituency a movie down south because there are no jobs and on no fees or back Kumasi on menye djuma Omba Kumasi so you suni has so Kumasi for so tio so my word omo munye adwuma nye Oba Accra for so my word munye adwuma nye. Unemployment, if you are talking about unemployment, we're moving unemployment from around 8% to 14.7%. That should tell you something serious. That's the point.
Meda say Namishra pa se Dwabrem no watumi adiwani akyere na waba besra yen. Yeda say na litida ben abeko constituency.
Me see me ko Saturday.
Saturday. Obeko after work na.
No, I will have to take off okay. Yeah, but
me,
right. I will have to leave very.
Okay, work near Sunday.
I have to leave very early.
Yeah. Work no. Saturday and Sunday.
Saturday,
Anopa. the mega walk. Basso Saturday and no say flag bearer can be. Oze
Ojinem wankasa.
Ojinem.
Onu nti na ewa no some more than ankasa na aba Ashanti region.
Oh, okay.
What you say? Ni ye nkete constituencies dey but afi na more than ankasa aba.
Afi na more than ankasa aba. A mega walk.
Mega walk. E bin see that o.
Sir.
No, disregard that one. My for. Don't worry. Me security enche.
Why for?
Ya for. I be basis here.
No e
Oh, everybody enche. Yasesa date.
Oh, really?
Yes. Enra na
Honorable Edward Bawa best try Bongo MP wa best try wa ha but me wan say my for na
ya for everybody enche cry everybody enche any.
Sir. Okay, all right. Enti mami hwe no. My dear. I say how they know.
No, ni nyine mu bia.
Okay, until we Saturday 30th.
Yes.
30th.
And I walk in the bus on
It's the same day that the flag bearer is arriving.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Ashanti region is very important. So the flag bearer I decided say in the last days of campaign obey no Ashanti region.
Obey no Ashanti region.
They can almost say Ramahama Mbu Ashanti mine for campaign we call.
Until we dey constituency obi e baby.
Obi e baby. Me say Asante man be wo so.
Na mo be fa hin. Ababu post office.
Yes. Ye ko Jubilee.
Nti mo nante afi Ababu post office.
Ako Jubilee.
Ako Jubilee.
Yes.
Brebi be cover.
O de wa hanim say Alhaji Bawumia oni Iraku for that no be free Kumasi. O me free Kumasi.
O me free akwan.
O me free hanim say do wa ha. On say Alhaji Bawumia dwane ko ye.
Say mo
No. On say Bawumia, on say Bawumia be ye 2 weeks bi wa hanim say. Okay. We 2 weeks ni we ya ko ye no. Ono ankasa hu say adne die. Machi enye. Just me saba back. Ena mo dimrika saba ya. Unfortunate. Obedru yenso so no niam aye koso nya de a be boy nyina. Okay.
Mate. Enti o de it is a new date na Saturday.
Yes, Saturday.
Saturday. Me da say no ma de nsuo ni pH level no e wo soro kama addition so limited na wono ye addition so omo wasin share so omo ban absa bank wa hojo efri dwada kosi kwasia da no pa no nsia kosi enwere no wotwe omo be sia wono kai no a sachet water wom dispenser bottles ni ade omo cap mudi omo size special branding na opebie tu aton so ahia ne so omo depot ewo adum ba konso ewo enkran laboni itobo romo kumas na opese omo di nsuo no be som a from 0205326095 0205326095 and I would do enkran so 0273-024-979 and MD number is 0244-461754 0244-461754 make come for Osbel Blocks Factory ni blocks no and an insano nyuma no edi amount if we say or the quarry dust any stones they trying blocks no and a cement is 42.5 R grade and unti chrome ha babia Osbel Hong Kong and a high quality blocks ewo into per standard size blocks 9x18 concrete blocks 5 inches 6 inches solid and hollow OB 4 inches solid blocks or clay brick pavers concrete pavers or permeable pavers asphalt pavers interlocking concrete pavers ICPs no OB stone pavers grass pavers stamped concrete pavers ningina bi Osbel na Osbel sa top blocks ni bi akokuma sen portemu a odbekwa akogya free Osbel it was 0244377612 0244377612 and 0244043805 opus be chira kwa tutumrika furniture kase otrakase bridge no a oni bia ya nkramofo ya sore no edi animhwe bomoden a uduru ha onsa ebeka no 10 so watch no wasi and SSC with 5 passes na opus ya pomuden adwuma no bi ahanti DHI College of Health and Education at the Santity no ema ubowram sisi ya ebeboa papa certificate in dispensing assistant eka programs no dispensing technician 2 and 3 mutapap diagnostic medical sonography sterilization processing technician medical laboratory technology environmental health diploma in education early grade education sign language nano course DHI College of Health and Education we are 6 months attachment ho ubowra school ma modern facilities nkwana ho hostel facilities available obemu akonya no tua school fees no kakran also your cheche no degree certificate a shano so say akonya ebie e US abruchimemu say obekire physics any chemistry nti obetua bawuram bi and afi Romania for pe adwuma for wa ye nani na che o experience construction works welding and as electrician plumber ni nyina bawuram ewo DHI College of Health and Education aso na wonum emwa tutumrikai furniture patase waban Holy Mary restaurant no and now bet your friend was 0244213187 0244213187 and 0276221939 0276221939 and 0273635765 0273635765 na DHIA introduce you cyber security program a certificate diploma we on the same University College Akabom UK. Na oko enrolli for the programmer or free laptops in share at the home nemum or scholarship wo ho ema wonum a ompese omokoy masters UK na ubo ramu bosumi bia obema £1,000 na de ahye ho na watumi e de ujuma o de be you know in up and down na £1,000 no aso na bosumi wasama afufro bosumi bia o de be ma kosi se ubewie eye masters program no ana obetumi ni DHI College of Health and Education din komo 0244213187 0244213187 ana 0276221939 0276221939 ana 0273635765 0273635765 Yanko Latus Enterprise eho ena ni oma papa pawo usiesi obi fie wasi dan na wie wako hosbe ho waje blocks kama waye bibia wie waye bibia wie kama pa wako donima wako jenchense waboso afe akakon abefa so a ubesiesie di aka no na obi wura ho a na adwan so wa brochire no eye Latus Enterprise or modern quality and affordable or PVC pipes or bent fittings Turkish doors paint chandelier light wall light electrical cables kitchen sink or tiles or pumping machine telephone shower set or complete shower bathtub jacuzzi basins shower glass corner bath and any panels or toilet roll holder mirror and if your science so water heater and the keka tutumi kai na Latus Enterprise were doom off a year as the house road friend was 0242 616585 0242 616585 na what to me and no edin komo oya contractor waji obi dan a usi freno enche obete a year Alhaji Abdul Salam Enka Abdul Salam Isa CPP Regional Secretary one NDC Hussein Ibrahim kan Regional Communication Team no home aka Pinocchio obete Enka medami ho abasisia na yedi nkomo aka no do person to wanu a just momo it what
Ghana wi aba bedin kwase asem ne mo base o mani butu wi ya bedi ade o wo mani edom akotena abrochire no saa nkrofo ne besa bedi yen so ne ne yema no a sebe ya tete ye botom a ye ne abre ye ho no no be ye wishless ebedu ba bi ne asa ka che so papa kura no wa mobra esanse o papa ama wo wankodi nkwase asem ankoye se de obeye ye etimemi de me wo no me babie no election ayi bi obedi nkwase asem even party t-shirt wa ma me ba nhye bi ena wakodi demonstration aso koye bibi me ba kodi party kofa party t-shirt ba wa no na wo free na kodi bia no de ba na kodi nachi esanse abato mu manso sem no edinsem bebrebe ba ena Ghana so e wo se akoye se MPP ni NDC se aban no koye bibi na so kokakra no ya target je akoye we NDC we so kokase we MPP etini ehia wodo kroye eno se ye de tron man mu na bi se bibia bekoso ma abato no anya ne nyina transe aye adwuma ne ntokwasem bia nkofa baabi ma medamase de me woka no
okay midin the lady aname so agen kakra me wofa ho ne se abato aye betu no asumdue ne ye pa ma man Ghana nti ukọ a oso ya umache no akodi line no akoto wa aba uwia no aba fie na wa twen kopem se ye bebobo internet TV any radio station obi ti se OTEC FM nti utinasi na utia the course ni na obi hu eno ne ye better than say obekọ honom no akọ hwe bia de assemble brown nti utina ufie na utia anasa wo hwa eno nso de asumdue kese ebe brown na bro man Ghana ni
oh me de me yema anka yenyina yebewie nanka yato abana sa ni jeso but ya nipa ye free e fie different muni die enye da ya agwene ngepe ntinke ye besere Ghana for yesremo entokwa bi enim ano baba ye bi enim yesrɛ mo yepa mo kyo mo me nyina yenye kro de ade ne sa no wo wi ni ayemfa ma no nye ntokwa nipa bia ye nipa na emom eya adwenche na ya na obi a che yebesrɛ ka mu ntokwa no so munyai ni nyina de ntokwa bana no se ka yefo ye
2.9 yekoya yasamba Uzen
Dr. Cash
memo akwaba
Dr. Mejoso
na mpom te sai
o nyankopon ya dom nyame adom nti me ho ye techema da bojom na mojaru dia frusane yiso de o say dia say da kese ma twedem po nyankopon.
Very good. Now so far campaign so grounds to say
grounds ikoye edikan
obi ade ikoye obi aso awini
obi Dr. Cash edikan me chia o na ma chia onu production team nyina afọ dwumade sonko amodi me chia opanyi kese bi a asanteman dehye ana NDC bro NDC tama ye woso no na odwina asanteman ho ebo asanteman ahomrase osoma asanteman yi obeye regional minister e wa Ashanti region hanim say friend Dr. Samuel Sapon wo hwe ahomrase ene adwuma bebo wa Ashanti region hanim say ya emprepi no obia de kai say obeboa asanteman kasa yi kwaman na we na kwaman so say we die afi we die untim be dada ye yenyan kura ntom be to bande atia no nti afi we bo se be keka ba na wi no na honorable Amo Kamel a wojinam de ma NDC no aba be ye MP e wa constituency.
Okay, all right. Alaji
Cash
they say mo de muguso
negotiate campaign
muguso ma charge megaphone nyina wie.
Oh, they say megaphone do biaje ne dia we in campaign.
Oh wow, okay. Beautiful. Na posters no so.
Oh, I could do baby house do.
Wow, that's good. All right.
Me check a tea for you.
There be nyanwa.
Me check Ghana for you na me check especially party mercy people for. My main and kai Ghana for say I carry 9 days to election. Na me so akunya we e dey chairman regional chairman. Na ma chia me flag bearer na from Poma Asapon kuma. Na ma champion for bia mo CP bia mo boma CP kon kan bia me chaum. Cash.
Yeah.
Me unse na ye peace pact.
Yeah.
Me feel say a very good thing.
Na one quite pack ni bi.
IPAC, when you IPAC, we peace council organize your program.
Oh, but easy.
And easy is also a guest.
Because you're telling us and IPAC.
Maybe I'm moving around by IPAC, but what I knew was
okay.
Yeah, we know a peace council organization. Prior to this, I know my share 3 times. There's a day that I know my 2 days workshop, and I said my share.
Because now, okay, say our stakeholders meeting as to whether to suspend directives to limit media access to coalition centers.
She said, I'm saying she's doing a consultation. But I make her say, peace pact I was saying, yeah, very good. It symbolizes unity and that day.
All right.
But truly, there wouldn't be peace when there's no sincerity. No cry, you need no cry. As we knew, my brain no cry. Okay. Then no cry, deba. Say, you no cry. The little banny say, you be GD with him. You GD with you bet here, then I did a friend of peace in the wedding. But so to all sign, oh, with Timu Pony say, who gang be our trino, some local opposition, strong will out of the Saturday election. No holiday at 2 boomama, no opposition on a wider swati. And that's a who plan and say, would only the track for Bay Juma. I plan and say, I do your counter near 200 no, or travel pink sheet and I bet 400. Nina and that's all side people, I know sign up. Because also we know Gazo will be nobody will accept say because I've signed peace pact, I would like you to cheat me. So the essence I know a bedimua, this say no Edino Kramer will say 1 man, 1 vote. What we counted on the pink sheet, and what we counted is what we entering on the pink sheet. The I picked on issue anyway on a coalition paper and I don't never declare. Say about the peace pact I say a song for so far. Now so profile waka the IGP Beka the peace council Beka if Papa shall to met now all the 12 contestants met now. Said no crana and need. Yanyan to say me vote here back. Cash vote here back. CJ vote here back. Me Ibrahim vote here back. Now we say me the metal 5. ana mo kwa me so me electoral commissioner me kanto a me ma 5 and then 50 me ma 100 then 200 that peace pact the be waste so security and nimra no so na mo fa konya bi so amoa Ghana fo an yika mutri amom na ma yema dwen say o mbedi mra so ama peri ye be ho a cash me catch you say this peace pact say no e be waste. So what I'm trying to say is say yes akotena say akabro for nansen sign e what say ye adwini mu say ye bedi nukure on the election day because cash o hwe nhyehyeye ye need to abokuru mu a e one of the finest in the world. I've been in the right path for minimum of over 10 years. And to make sure say me nim the when it comes to the election commission. The system is that to one of the finest in the world. Say even we print another paper or up to at you. And she say a day do was never printing. If you be a carbon, you say paper printing in 10 million. They be a do I can a bet printing be a betro. If you be a candidate, say I do 90 million. If you are a packet in the Kuradia Gukamu, a deco very original, or be in the seal. Eddie be shame. I make you send the seal out there money. Was any son of man about the rep on the region? I'm not calling mine to show. You be a kind we have to cross check the seal. Even police station, everybody put seals on it. See the process in the cash process in the encouraging near can say the practice. The practice and on the day of election. Say you never tobacco. Say ever come to the air too. So be for being machine. Say ever throw the account to. And then there's some say ever declare the quality. Yeah, and for this process, cash, the year you can profile can be waste. I mean, God forbid. Because, yen to me, tron chair, so, oh, my jet, the mechanic crime and my sign, a bra, oh, sign people, now go gangs will bush my warm up. No one easy, electoral commission, I call bed, say this, because they make a maker referring to electoral commission officers, electoral easy as an institution, but officers, no. Cash, message to the political party, say, and I'm on focus group.
Yeah.
And this or a hard guy or police station. One day a police station organizer, the thing near the police station agent. Police say the enemy and they throw. Also, one say I didn't have 800 votes and I told her, let's say MPP had 200, then this year 350. No, we have 450. We come over and do 800.
To me, spell ya man.
Now, I come over there, 1,000. No, I just say, I didn't 800 there. No, what party? So, political parties should send educated people at police station. Train somebody who can read the rights. Who can control 587,000? Wait to watch. When him say you did that 800, you did that 200 film. Next is ballot pop 7. No way did that. Okay, come on, buy 800. You should send people who are educated at the police station. And yeah, area boys. I want to near day. And now that boy, when they know the tally post as mine. Once a crowd motion, me say, cash. What tally post aside in China Kada. And then they say be pool agent. Pool agent be 300 cities, 500 cities. Na kopiano. One man anko ya na ya sam.
Na fe wo hu ayi 283 na fe ne chira kwa ya din.
And who say by law no, what is written no? What is written no? Cash and no more important than the figure.
Yeah.
Because the assumption is that the written no and the chess say I didn't know no correct. Figure na wait by mistake. And now no kumewu. Ye papa Joma be catch this verse omo kono ma time bi o mani han. Police station. Okay, I'm going to go. And you to about corner mass and paper. Anzi.
I am
you go to Aba. No agent as paper. Me say the Joma kind in a man for you. This time I'm calling all the political parties because one team more agent in Kobongum. No better I did Kurama imagine. Only agent no so go school. One never the Amago school on Kobe.
Okay.
The era say people say me the area boy. Party area. Wouldn't die as a support party. Yeah, over here and never was and then they for you. Because cash. Okay, pink sheet pa we be kan ya e no be so amon for ntembrofo amon for nim de mo tro that's okay emra na ye 2012 petition.
Yeah.
Some of you making kan na ka say agent assign pa we be show e fa na we try say me you fifi gabi say 2010 or say there we go cho 30 or go cho 2070
that's a 270.
So cash one year extra question one for be a one him dey anko we na why ho so make a charity commission for say amu so mu di ne kure our my sick and the twa moka Ghana for sick and the twa moka wo ko ejuma no so de wo be ye pere yo e ma woni nko di sika bi ati ana wo ye ba power ye ba promote e bia make say we primary school teacher ye ba do be ko secondary ye ba mo assistant ye amu promotion kura de say Mama in nature because one mistake can take away your life.
Sure.
Officer, I didn't come. Why should you to me? Can you to the back? And my advice is to everybody. Suddenly, so electric. Oto abu biya mesraw. Men ka se kofie because there is some kofie, but my certain meters. So na you don't interfere with the day-to-day activity. Obi wa nipa ne do so kra na im hihye no. Jenancha oto aba jenancha. Sa e monfo amu amakoto to dame. Ni de amakoto to spa so omokoto spa. E ko board dame mo police station so we are not going to accept it. Because ka sa de no. Enema oye, wo se dia ena we se dia na akoyo asumbo. What to aba ko pe we tra. Enti sadly we are not going to entertain that. And the Samson Mesre. College center so the ade ba no enam college otom.
Okay.
Enam college.
But they usually minim say why encounter sa na wo hu sa problem ni bi da. Every polling station na aba college center na yenya different figures. And to me see. Mentiase how
I didn't tell me some sort of transmogrify BBA in election Ghana. I'm telling you. Now, I see touch my out. 2 police stations are kind of
from polling station to collation center. Na figures not changing. But suddenly you record
I'm telling you. The second guys say you need a dedicated polling agent.
Okay.
Oh no, why not sign? Why not sign? So the issue here is that get a dedicated committed pool agent, educated committed pool agent to educated committed pool agent. Okay, for a boy I won't go to school, no matter how dedicated is, and why no? Okay, for be I won't go to school, no matter how educated or no educated or why no? Because cash will be one who the big says, you know, I was to say ya. Not that you say minjindi. Now a JD. The best political parties.
All right.
So peace I best sign no. We have role to play as citizens.
That's right.
Parties have role to play as party. Electoral commission has to do. Security has the role to play. Kashi na kabo mnedi no credit ya. Esunji yankopon say or the man. Yankopon say inna Allah la yughayyiru bi qaumin hatta yughayyiru ma bi anfusihim. That is Quran. So Yankopon say once it's comfort that unless they themselves change what is in them. To say ya say ya ho. Na ya just say pe asunji dia any may God forbid. You better than refugees could be so. So my point is that peace pact will be more useful if you are all honest to ourselves on the election day.
Because Mekai 2016 yes I pact, 2020 yes I. But said the Okano paper and Baba Dow your best sign, but behind the white sheet.
Oh, somebody.
Over here now be less to a high, be so ma. You understand?
It's happening.
Meanwhile, yes, sign packed ning na near ya Philip to be a tank. And near seven. It was a
Omoko na ananke ye.
Amunko sign on Ogupo.
Nah, they see no go no be a GD.
Nah, thank you be a GD.
You be a GD.
Hussein.
Dr. Cass.
Yeah, so far so good.
Dr. Cass really a Mr.
Say who the campaign
actually?
Also there.
Oh yeah, Beman Monyam for engineer.
Oh, okay.
Your friend Winfred Bonsu or USA.
Okay.
Or say or 30 will show no pa.
Oh, all right.
Or born home what thing. Na we ya dana senso so me de bronya de na beba nya botre.
Okay.
Na kamani nje o ka se ba yo.
Oh beba. So oti mo kese ya oti.
Oh, okay. Or Facebook no so.
Yes, oti.
Oh, okay.
No. Me dana senso so Mr. Winfred me da sepa for the things that you are also doing for some of us.
Okay.
Na me shira on so only Mr. Ernest you know.
Some of us na so tired ba.
O senye enyo mu bia Dr. Cass ki ntimi ya hondin betena hanim
abrabody
omu ne kita
obi an be bia ne mu afri ba.
Dr. Cass
ye
asemasi o
asembe na si
asemasi e wasantima mu
adai
o zen MPP de na ke zen MPP o ba santru je omu World Bank ene de susu box ko mu nyawo susu box MPP nya no santru region baby ese World Bank no. And this is box from Munya. Mira who because so shame people for 2016 they were no money see Brew Ashanti region 2020. Now share the question near Dr. Cass. And the Brew Samaba. And the Brew Samaba.
I was sentimental.
And then PP agu. obiri konfa no che ontimi je MPP nsi wokra bio enne asanteman say tuoza afi afunu fuseina pa house tuoza afi wo no ndi tuoza afi bio asanteman ke nim samu de nka MPP o ena ke to abade mom ye bi so omo sa den a omo say MPP fa for omo say nwa MPP fa for omo say koko asoso esinsen jade se koko tibire ndu yo mu nim omo na me bisa ma me abruwa bi no na me nam Central Market me namu ana me say MPP for so omo kita ballot sheet ni bi ena number 1 no number 1 no na me hu ade ba ko bi e wo Central Market wo omo no mu na mo kita MPP ayi ni nyina no bi no MPP atade before man and God I have the videos here omo MPP atade o enti ba ko ni ma me bi nya encounter e no ka kire ne say ma osi mama ya to aba na number 1 o say dey tram to number 1 osu oh so hwe free education o hwe say ndc for muni policy bi omo so mbon be nkukon ketenkete e wana ma me say onim nkukon ketenkete me ya santini me dofunu ye Saturday bi akukon nam na de to so me edi enti ye import nkukon free abrochire de baga na hanim sei nkukon na import de ba no say yira ma nkukon ketenkete no mo ye omo no munyini a ye nya nam ne bi ma me ne ka asasem na afa ne MPP ni na gina wa di hu de oka omo nso mo party ntade o obiko mo nim so o se MPP atade a e na ya bufo de ma asanteman for because MPP amwa asanteman na me hwe ne ma ekoso nyina no e na ndra me draw conclusion say ya mpa MPP asanteman mu hanim sei MPP timinya 65% a na de bia na Nyankopon na abo omo Yura John Dramani Mahama enna me no ka sei 30% no assured 30% no assured say benya wa Ashanti region hanim sei me catch on de opa chrotu baby a muntwa sa recording we say NDC na me adoma December 7th about to ebe kan awie no NDC ye benya 30% to Ashanti region hanim say because ye nyanya 30% na no ye win election no ye nya even 28 29 30 kra na ye win election no
oh na say what 26 that
yes but me check 28 29 30
obetimi dia win
na 30 kra ya win na onim de nti America ya win election no
David
wo hwe posters o ma ye wo Ghana hanim say nyina so we MPP ni de free mu a bia say John Dramani Mahama Yura John Dramani Mahama want to be the next president de me kanuti na nekra de me da ko sori ya me call online ya na me ko hu ade be say Oxford Economic Africa bi almost a projection say John Dramani Mahama be win one touch na me say hey Ghana for a ma ko sua ade anim ade a ma ba ayo mo ankasa de hu say John Dramani Mahama ba we be win
but say Professor Smart de so second round
w wanya 75% to Ashanti region why win Central region why win Western region ni nyina achi no asa ko run off kanokre wenya 75% you rock for crap no Ashanti region nya say
we could see 49.1
oh me say
and away 45.08
how can you win
another screen is
how can you win Western region Central region enya 75% to Ashanti region na akra wanya kakra na want ma win about wanya 51 50 plus 1 on say empinifo kuku damfo endra say join news na me hwe na me rekra ho TV3 mo omo ye analysis omo ye omo mathematicians and statisticians omo asua ade nim ade omo say da bi na ye a oyeye sim talk akra den ewo mu
why
Professor Smart MPP ni no I refi say obetna ka say Raf be win election okay o say Raf de twen Raf be win Raf be lose youth organizer election no e wa Ashanti region
any man te
wanti kwane the poster no e buy o say now Raf be lose Raf win here I think 3 of the candidates are okay nyina mu nyina
but when you say usually elections won bet me I post no makasa enye say bia me defend you but looking at the polarities of election bet me akasa bia CJ ko SRC election obelusu and I met you akasa obewini salam belusu so what you say but omehwe no nanka reality no nanka obe CJ be wini ampa but machinations because wa obona abebutu
election men na machination nko so onim You get it? Into when you know factors are never in. No, what predict it?
Yes, suppose they are prediction.
Yeah, prediction. What not say who be what you say?
So some margin of errors. Yeah, so now I hear the sampling size near the you so
nti me can sinipi asinita say popo brim at TSMPP so I was Santama mu hanim say last week in our from Monday base in the so on the course was Santama mu endi se kuku dam eno mabugu Santama mu hanim say
mpanyifo so di kan okoto na woni bi mu
enye so di kan okoto na woni bi mu enka MPP4 pa Santama mu hanim say so wonim the course 2020
yeah
wonim 2016 na hana no moda o hana no moda
ahifa
kumasia
okay
Alhaji Baumia call 2 weeks any general buy na general ne match we general buy na general ne be match ye Alhaji Baumia we call ye na o say eh da bi akire nye e wo say mesaba akire nye wo say mesaba Alhaji Baumia buy wasaba beto akuku dam fendi saku dam mo asante reje hanim say intaman na me no kasi Alhaji Baumia campaign aton suom what the Iraq for the can hamana baha, but still at home soon. Iraq for the buy the way I say or commission hospital or commission we are inside nuclear. Who inside Nibiwa hospitals or commission one day cha to say Emma Lordina Mahama. Ni maternity blocks or cosi ye try inside now say Fidian a year you may say. Iraq for the hospital or commission in a bien one man with pictures. Mima who be a one who be there with me dear niashe for education. Bien or commission I who say a Fidia we see okonya da no so a commission what you say Asantema hu ni say MPP ato mo jajamu na ne me kama Asantema ti ase say Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Baumia oka Iraq for da mamu oka hu bi ena ndo dike ene ye papa businessman ni de okotena akoma FM ka say ni nyuma egu a MPP4 de Ghana revenue for some ko tata no omko some ko tata no sa ba o ka say boni ben e no kan ya mo tata ni what you say enti sa enwuma egu Asantema mu hanim sei eniema mo ka kira Asantema se mo be ye dia mom mo anya mom na Dr. Cash meti asemi se no krepa de a e wo sa Asantema
asemai
meti asemi se no kre de e wo sa Asantema etim to school go MPP ani
adai
met se no krepa de a wo so mo tinte school go MPP ani yesi tama Iraq for the back at so ba be entertain sama Asantema no ena chama untumi say munyire mu ho na mo hwe na munyama Asantema because munya hwe ma Asantema nti yesi ba sa na ma chama untumi kura sa press conference ampa so yeso a press conference say adenti na musim be sa ne mu ya ma Asantema munyama Asantema eni Iraq for the munya botre election time no ni asada basi ye ka se certain ntimi wie ma Asantema meto ba ti aye nti election time ko so ame so ma start ho nti mutimi transe bo pose Asantema de this election time ena mo bese sam fidi abegu se mo ya kwan na mo hwede ato abama mo a na che se mu didi Asantema atem no se ye no credit a Dr. Cash mo World Bank and ada no mususu banki sana wose mo yede mom Dr. Cash me kama Asantema ati ase se yesi ohun se koto anasa achihide ayiniti a okọ wagya na kora no hoda se koto anasa achihide ayiniti no okọ a na kora ni dinachi bi yero akofado ekọ akotena fie Alhaji Baumia yitimi nja Alhaji Baumia wa ba mu e so no so di yero akofado achi because oka hu bi ena mamuo ya sei apro atete apansam emabu no etifie Asantema de eya na ye me abufushi okra ma me ne sei multi-dimensional report about Asantema mu hanim say Iraq for do Asantema mu 1.8 million votes 1.7 million votes to 1.8 una Alhaji Baumia mu de Asantema close to 1 million e de ma ko hia mu mitie na me say so obi so wonsa e de ko kire enkwa enso ne nsa fa no ko kire owu MPP adenti na mo ye saadi we Asantema mu so na mo ye o mo saadi we mi hu sa ni ma we nyina na me say afia na mahu de enti a Asantema empenifo akukudam any businessman for yema me dwomfo ma bebrebu afunu hwe yura mahama market obi si yi fama bi ehye alaji ba omi ebe promise so be ni waye ni we nyina ma ye ma me no mo tete wonum ne ye na e wa santima mu hu ni se MPP enwene ye hu o Dr. Cash afi we MPP be lusu poto wa santima mu vote o munya no eso betu se on say the high sense for se no ya tete to say hu eso betu hu e wa santima mu hanim sei na kamba ya region bibi asantima mu hanim sei on say so mu penifo no ntimi yi omutimba Dr. Cash meeting ni baby say media station for bi so mo frame penifo no kro mo mfa mo so mo frame mo fa MPP penifo no
they from mo mfa
media stations bebre say so mo frame ya mo bobodi o mo national organizer na bi ye so mo frame no kro mfa esi odi eyi
echi na free friend na mfa
na bi mo frame na mfa so hu oh mo frame na mfa because hu di on kan kira santiman bi no be ka kira santiman because so ya santiman de share so no not bu okrom ha ya o not bu okrom ha ya enti nka wo so hwe ma mpuntunduma e ba santiman mu e na wanye ende hwe de ekoso Dr. Kazu de temi twamani no ese aye hu wo ti wona wo kasese na MPP fo no o ma suma nkofo hwe e ba be bia bo wasum se ndo hu de na ekoso o Metro TV no entra mi twamati no
eno de say na
ese wi say hu MPP fo no o ma hu sa ba no ma lusu awie enti kwa be fa so bia e de intimidate ye no mo fa so ba ye ka mo mati azese intimidation nkosi be bia me ka abato we this will be the most peaceful election e wo Ghana hanim say on the way asin not omo ye no asin not people akopɛ na me hwe so na me hu say sa wo de ball bre be bo pa Canada Japan tama oba ye no me de manusi tama yura Canada Japan ba asin not oba be bia frɛ no asin praso
yeah
oba ye na wo ye kan omo kan niam na ogina hodi hin o ogina hodi owusu ni te no kɔfo kan no ɔfo kan no ka kyom so mo nko e ho na me di hu say be ma ye mre asantima mu hanim sei sabi ne de ba be ye omo enti MPP mpani foi media fo ne se frem a momfa na monka de moya ma asantiman na bi wo fun na ben wo fa call no ne tie de moye ne tie de omo ka kire mu
meda se medima fo eba clinic eton safra se bomodin antena se ema yade mo atena se na yade bi te se hepatitis A B and C e kanwa na ya na ehonsem kano bibiri ana adwudwu na kanwo ana se osa ho na atochima waye mre wo mpam ana yade bi na faculty kwan bi so abowura ni paduanim ana ojonso sem entumi ezisi ne ho so ye oba wapa afuro so obewo ba nanso akwaye ensempi na ya oti ya wo ni paduanim ana se mojamro so na ha wo ekuro bi na abeto yefuru no odidi mia samaranko ekom de unso cha eno so ya samaranko bomode amdimafo heba clinic etun safrew e watwema ebu akwa agogo na akwasi adanyina wonum ya adwuma bowuram wo ho na Dr. Mbamodian fifi ni padua no ofifi ni padua no a na chiwade ne aduro ne waduro so ne waduro ti bomodin na fo ani chem dimafo heba clinic na kwasi adanyina wonum ya adwuma se ne di kan ye no ana obetumi ene me dimafo heba clinic adin komo e wo homai so 0500727215 0500727215 and 0244774282 0244774282 na yenko abapamo Ghana's biggest online shop for quality product se beya oni won kita odi ni bibia be wie payonti ko Play Store and as App Store no so download the abapamo app no ay simple and obetu abawuram e wo www.abapamo.com oso bawuram wo ho a shopping bia person ye bia no e bon telephone se kulam o person bo ana ko so tafo 3 miles o mene se kasaka park no edi animhwe anti se eye fidi edi anyina ma hodin famu no ni nyina de opebia e wo ho ejade ne o man so ho e mema mpaboa mema shoes enso e wo ho mema ntade suit Lacoste ne ade obenya bi e na afi eye dem enkonwa ne nyina bi e wo ho nti bomodin na abapase men kan kira so peso tua ne kakra obesom tua na amunum ho anso a obesom na oni wonum digwa e wa ba fintin times na peso de bro baby ewo bi asane so mamu ha baabia don hwere eye aduonan ekire no na je se onsa aka nioma no within 24 hours na onsa aka onioma no a o hwe animu no ode bebre so free onye ohwe free Kaise Hepa Plus Live Band wo homa o dwumadi bi esi na so bia no bomodi afre wonum omoni abapamo e wo 0593 386 133 0593 386 133 and 0593 391 848
MTN so wo boa wo ma smarter business solutions into the foforo kra ba wa 20 yellow base ubora yellow base ni mu a ebe boa papa eye 4G plus router 10 gigabyte of data account a free Microsoft Office 365 a genuine Microsoft application ya MTN edema or the support u business and be bibia be koyie na kaisa nche eda ho Bora MTN so ye bia ben obia and also between from 0244 308111 0244 308111 and now between 300 100 and now say abef intent and so no mtnbusiness.gh@mtn.com mtnbusiness@gh@mtn.com na wetumi ene wonum edi enkomo bawodian say wura any leading bookshop a obay hwe perfect series wonum books no extra kwan ye books Ghana Education Service ajatum na kan so approve into approve books for basic schools in Ghana. If free next one kosi JHS and woman nyina bi ewo ho English language for basic 1 ekosi JHS 3 our world our people if year KG1 kosi basic 6 history of Ghana if free basic 1 kosi basic 6 RM if free basic 1 kosi JHS 3 computing if free KG1 kosi basic 6 creative art if free basic 1 kosi basic 6 science and maths shanu so sani nyina bi ewo honum afi preschool if free next one kosi KG2 numeracy language and literacy, our world, our people, creative art, phonics, computing, coloring, and writing for preschool. JHS for books, so they said, Tieni almost supply examination questions and woman and so it is a UPB A2 or Opese Odibichen Kodana dear said TBA Uboromo Kumasia, furniture Putoja, Amoban station, and I'm crying so down someone first stop. And I'll bet you in the perfect series, a dim commo 0243 299 938. 0243299938 and 0540 755 465 0540 755 465 so say nkodano wonum dachi ewo enwoma no emu into any leading bookshop am patro hwe anim ni akire say a perfect series alaji ya bre no kraso awia ne sa na yenhwe parliament say there say Speaker Kasa wa responded to afenyo makina kacha and say record to parliament in there it's declined on yadi ombeko MPs ne crash wo monko agisi ato aba na wie
cash I think say baby are saving MPs sir na say
you think so
I think say fema so dem crash until anko yusu 137 no I just one year signatures and from and there Kababi is binding to call on parliament
okay
but the process is very longer because it may take 7 days to do that. It may take 7 days for Barbing too. Within 7 days, you know, or they call a date. Date in just say immediately after 7 days. And today to meet my anytime be our pay. So the end result will be that it be a post election. And to know what I say or appeal to Barbing, asking Barbing to use his own discretion. Now from call of Barbing say, "Could you?" I feel like the only baby in here because I see my crowd cast up and say only 2 days. A year 21 friends saying bills here discussing in there. Business in ye. Moreover, cash MPC now here so you know when discussing that issue. There are loans in it, tax waiver home, approval of amount for appointment home, and a whole first revocation of law daddy. And here so 9 or 10 days before election, MP already 1,002 win here, 1,008 win here, 800 win here, or parliament yes in opponent or constituency campaign. We just about to discuss issue. No MP will be in parliament from now compared to election. Come, I feel my secretary of MP no massa and captain and can when you 10 signatures gra. On going ye, can be a baby and cashanti because I'm crying the can there. And you are grouping a dino home. Tom, I'm for the break. So to me, visit Babi or the huge relief in the parliament. The MPs were okay, so free enough. The Bongo area MP or sorry, free Bongo area money pakabono or be free. I could do a crana bed the whole day. Now I saw 2 days. I saw my back. I want 4 days. You know, 10 days election. I can no parliament. I can 6 days or the day. So nobody will go. I think that Afro was just trying to test the waters and see maybe maybe a corner. By the or let things go to call of parliament. But say you may Friday 11th December. That time the talk will be as people are okay. We'll be on the smoothest level.
Now say they can go there. You talk about you are the obedient to no I won't see her crowd.
So once you are fine, but the point is that time no obi awo abutayem they will lose they will win.
They will lose the one my whole crowd.
Obi also ma.
Obi also a woman because
so do crowd why na just on go bio. It only call off the likes of say 4 or 5 match can Japan call ni na tivona pe enko papa ya free no fi enko a whole lot of by 10 MPs are not coming former leaders who enko a number of them enti Joe was winning as one enko enti say ebi beba but my point is that from now till 7 December say ka say $10,000 for parliament why MP 1 year time enko because cash compare cost in consumption say no last minute we know udi agro wa say say 1,200 4,008 for now and this actually a new win 30,000 naira you know minus 2 plus 1 of 1 me need say them me know say the likes of the chairman south MP friend abi fi you cash I don't know how we do and be brave she so from parliament kura won and I think say amoko kura cash come on your peace of mind and serve Ghana for you because I dey discussing the get $350 million waiver na demo bi we need to discuss it deeply to ensure say waiver na dey man no e say man kake na a true waiver e say ma waiver no be just charge mu 100 million
some scrutinizing you
exactly na make sure say a complete waiver na conform so empower mu the five companies say ba empower by from crofo ejuma Ghana for benefit their products will be useful to us e be reduce the importation of foreign goods
and yes some waiver na no more signature
so $250 million either for the for fiscal stability no you make sure say can empower is meant for fiscal stability of our
World Bank sigano
exactly enko ba say campaign stability enko fiscal stability ampa all these things we must talk in it. So this is not the time for you to call parliament. I for your markings. I don't come say no test waters. I don't think so. No kind of constitution where it saves as say about the parliament the rest of 10 days.
And you wanna say independent lady so
much. 1 year extra, I think say Babin I did live in Abraham. And to me it also serve lesson say when you are drawing a I don't draw a battle line. You draw a battle line, nobody will cross. Because if I know cross beyond the line, I will not come. You also not come to my area. Never be a uncle ye since sir issue about these 4 vacancies that I know. And I want to make young kunya the open. Obi a wo government business bear 21 down. Now you are talking about spiritual issues. You have government business and that one what's a minority why spiritual is no good for me. How can you discuss spiritual issue at the time I own here the service of people? In fact I know Michelle me one of his sisters me to former leader. Unfortunately, me demanding comment, but when he was talking, I miss him in Parliament. I don't think so. I need the leadership. Can you do baby? I could be. I feel like this fine. Say, I went to my friend way through. Now I didn't know him left, who him right you. He said, "Baby, say, why they my boy? I said, I feel like this, so I went to my court. Now my court to serve for so baby serve for the Parliament because I say, baby didn't tear us to be the court. That to tell you say. We are one of the contributory factor. The respect to our farmer Barbie. Quite for Sukasa Barbie who are very tenacious count. Barbie is okay. Say me discretion. Yeah. Me frappa. So sometimes I was always careful with what you're doing.
But how do you see Barbie in leadership in Parliament?
Oh, Barbie has shown experience. He has exhibited good experience.
Wow.
Because nobody has ever met man and that's Warulu the type of Parliament Warulu. Plus one.
And then will be catch him say ya to abani wie kra na osande no hujina wa MPs na besan to aba.
He has brought in discipline and I'm telling you plus one say no was handling this Parliament. You see one thing I miss and I can say most of the issues are passing in Parliament MPP na passing or NDC na passing. MPP have plus one. And for about 1 year Papa no say Mr. Kumu so I want him in Parliament.
Why?
I'm MP now here.
Kojokum.
On my Parliament.
Hunter West.
Kaun said more than almost 50% of their MPs in this so ministers and MPs and some of them don't represent in Parliament. But NDC sometimes to be a majority in Parliament no matter approve certain bills. All because of Ambassador Kanakoi. So here maybe an MPP a passing bill. But because of the good relationship of Chairman Sabonsu, he was able to convince the NDC on the majority side to join in hands and make sure that things are passed. Udoba also be Jack Chan. And the obvious be Karatumwa. And abe humu kila maliu. And then I could be doing. So me feel Barbie has done well as a leader, as a speaker of Parliament, or manager, because only God knows. It's a kind of experienced person like Barbie. And I do be man. Why we call a friend say a hang parliamentar. Can say how or quite for some manager. One thing about the Kakurami then say was address almost as majority group, na majority caucus. because the moment you declare muso you majo to kokospe you majo kokospe te say
mama tie all right okay
famina so asema ba
me da say Uzen
Dr. Cash
okay yenwie na Dr. Benemra
Dr. Cash unim say me polling agent
sir
afi we nya agro na yebedi o me polling agent afi we nya agro na yebedi
na okoye den
what's me makoye
said you can we polling agent said
yes wait you say yeah
okoye abani in your favor
you be pass sika daima efa bra ye hwe Ghana na ye hwe because ye dachi
Inti supposing no be baby o polling agent wan
oh me constituency
inti yan fan say wo ho na you know as it's 100,000 yes GR.
Oh Dr. Cash I didn't know what say me gina me to me
that school fees oh
that be school fees Dr. Cash yeah nyame no kure ni say me yes
you no compromise
youth no me di o mabro I will never do that. And then this need be any obese I do this time around. O de sika no kra say wa usika o ana unim wa usika. Enti o betima jedi obi antimi nya ohwe. Let me go there say. Enti Dr. Cash Mr. Yedima no besi no. Me encourage all Ghanaians say about na yekoi. Na me adoma 7 December and a year day second independence. Yeah. Edema Ghana. Enti we no obiya nya inclusive. Mo bia yi no hu free mu kone koto aba na wo to aba no so a to abapa ne yesen wo be hwe wasetena mu na wo de ato abapa ne nya abapa bia te say Yura John Dramani Mahama so wo koto aba ne ma different person na Ghana na wo de say from frying pan to a fire because Yura Akufo-Addo baby odi akoi te say de ya to ato brunsam jema watra koto akiri obi ani ho nti Ghana bebi ye beko akoto no ye nnim bebi a ye bewo ena obi anso ni ho no mobetima be den abeyi ye free Ghana bebi wo mu gise Yura John Dramani Mahama na obehwa Nigeria for actors ohwe Nigeria actors RMD Nigeria actors kwa mu se Yura John Dramani Mahama wo chese aniswadi hunu bi de boa na man nti wo se Ghana fo e monto abama Yura John Dramani Mahama hwa sofofo mo Ghana sofo akuku dam Yura usu be mpamo no mu DNPP achi o ma hu se MPP amoaye nto mu nyina asem nto abama Yura John Dramani Mahama o hwe Asamoah Gyan ode no kwadwo MPP so oboa youth no opie na obeka che Ghana youth mesrɛ mu me mistake se me ka kire mu se nto abama MPP na ma free mu se o mu nwene mu ho hwe Kimpaluta o se de nto odi o mati nyina ye ni 11 ntra o se de bi o se niska o mati ni 11 nti ma mu hu ni se Kimpaluta youth odi o mati na me de ma news Dr. Cash me hu ade bi last month me so se wa hu me pusha ma osisi a
okay
sisi Alhaji Bawumia ba Kumasi be campaign a ni picture na flyer so Kimpaluta nko na da so because hu go forukuro na me twaye se omo de ne to so omo ma na omo so omo ye jambe ofurukuro na me koye na me hu na me se na ade amu ye na Kimpaluta nko na da so
okay
na chese eni meboa camera no we camera na eni na Kimpaluta na da so hwe
na ya cho welcome swine
Tito de kan welcome na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ni picture we so omunya de picture to so a oforo kromfo ne ma
se ni din ni so
we say ni din wo so welcome Dr. Alhaji Bawumia ni din na wosoro no hu ana enso ni picture na so Bayura Muhammad ya we bayi ye ni din ni picture ni bibia da so to we so obaba be yes asantema free
me da say Hepa Plus Pavi and a plasmos
Cash
ye
Hepa Plus no dey say dey kan say e braso se unya binom ya sabri ya time nkoe ko jibi nanom drugstore bi e ben obi a uduru honom a wo se o pe Hepa Plus ne me ensa ni nyina bi e Hepa Plus Pavi Plasmos kai se ne bo ne nsesan ye kenya ye kasa obi a nko jibinom na ya pomodin gina so yie ya tumia ye de epese ye no ne bo ne nsesan in fact se ukura 20 cedis a obenya Pavi 20 ubenya Plasmos 20 obesan so enya wo Hepa Plus na ade a emema ni je ene se mpanyimfo eni omo recommend prescribe aduro no titiriu apomodin adwumayefo se omo ankasa use aduro ni bi na osan so aka kire ne client se se issue we na wonamu a build general well-being no nti ama nurses no midwives a doctor for ye nuanom a omoboa ema yapom eye den even the orthodox settings so kamfo HEPA plus nupa no de ma afoforo misrawo se utie OTEC FM a ene yawada in fact the papa HEPA plus yawada
that's right
bomodin se onso benya bi ne wanonom ema apomden mapanya ye kan agina yi ebia utie me aya na wani so bribrew utie me aya na uti eye oya obi wo honom a ne boso etai fro no obi nsa bribia na ye ne entitriti obi eto ase twetwe no obi akoma ebo no peri obi wo honom a ne yare no dok o kirekire mu a sebe ento asomu obi wo honom a waye lab no bibia indication ne kire se ne ho ye pa but ne widie mu no ohun se eniema enkoyie mesrew emfa ho ne sede o hawo no age akwa akosie de obetumi aye ema me makoma atom yem ne se obema wapom ayedin ne wapom ne nso begina yi a apomdin ne bewie pɛ a uhia HEPA plus pavi ena plasmos unya enuro bi a eboa ema ne ema nyina nso atoto yie de ma obi a sebe otie me na o sapa na ye ne haw wano mo se nuro bebre de ye bibiduro ene abrofoduro onhye da nya solution na ase improvement emfri ne haw ni mu a mesre no ene so otemenka o mana dwen ko ne well being so on hwese se ni nipadua ne hyase se eka bia aboa na balance no enye ya na sebe acid dodo na abro so senso eye helicobacter mo wa bi na etete no a mesre no oma ne well being ne hyase se kasa dia ma no wa utie me na wo hwe me a sebe o ye oba na for some time obi kura yes ne menses empese eba no mesre o ye oba tie me and even o ye oba ma unua ba bi o girlfriend o yiribi ewo sa afichi komu hawo no a recommend HEPA plus pavi ena plasmos fama no wonso a wo de ne de wa na adwen se obeba nenso obebia na painkillers no bemo awe severe pains obi mu de ko wie o hospitals obi nso ho no ma sabio ono ne hawo na koye se infections ena agya himfie no e de aboso mesrewo ene ye ka HEPA plus pavi plasmos wansem kwaji binom na hwese nipadua no ntumi emboa correct ne ma wana bribia sa meka severe infections ne ho asem a ade a meka to aso ne se yare no we na adwen se onko refuse to go na the bribia no feminine wash ne ma bi na de be mask smell a mesrewo yare na ye ne ho kokura mo mfere so beba besisi wani ho a wonso fa sa wa chichiroti kura eninti HEPA plus pavi plus mo so ba onomo a bomodin fa tadwe bi tutu akiri ma eno no beboa ma o ma asem no I very okay in fact o how bia na ababe ngofia ema o ba asem ensisi so ye sabia tenka no eni ho eniema agiagu eniema bie a o mpene saa sabio nsuo bi gugu enka boni bi ni ade oba wutie me Bovra pharmacy herbal shop over the counter kwaji HEPA plus pavi plasmos ni bi o de kononom na onom no fa atadwe tutu akiri ma me na hwese ensiesie encleanse niema yiyi sabio sakatoa ne ade a wo mpe no nipadua na nkasa ntiki care of it na me de me personal line ma ebia na bibi kire wadwen opeso bi sase dog eduro no menom ne sei me ba bi kura no wo sa o how we you obe ne sei na etumi aboa no me numbers no 0542 77 85 72 0542 77 85 72 and 059 13 67 898 059 13 67 898 ebia na wa manone wapo ne waposo aya na ye oya bribia no na se woni ani je because of yare baako ana mienu obi ho no ma opesa nka na pom eye ne den sabio so wa manone na opese HEPA plus pavi plasma sunya bi e de build onipadua na pom din a for address information ne for 0542 807 907 0542 807 907 Mr. HEPA plus pavi plasmos no fanisa o de onyare o nanso pese o ho koso aye odin na nonom bi ene opanyin bia no ne me kasa Royal Television o sheda bi shia me Royal TV reception ho na doc asema o kan nyina ne se nyame nhyira me ne madwumayɛfo.
Wow.
Yes. Wɔse wa monitor me for some time. Until last week, and decided say at least for once.
Okay.
Or the could do better to a chira said the air.
Okay.
It is her.
Opedo could try.
Opedo try. But try nakpo.
But try nakpo.
Now for once we believe we herbal medicine.
Wow.
Was it herbal dear or who you with TV swap? None of book was some channel.
Okay.
But said they are not me casana. Made it terms in the day. Last week was for once.
For once.
Or better I have. No, they could do 4. And it is sassy.
Conscious too. Conscious here too.
And no bet shame or royalty. You're saying I mean, shall me name a Juma for.
Wow.
Was a dog in free papa free me.
Wow. Now shall you see a 2 na 40.
So or no one or no helper plus probably plus most that. Na said the yesi can say to me the could do 2 so or try her sin some na ye canon. No cry. Na osinya me ahira no. Nyankopon me ne hu se na hair bars no. Eboa pa.
Eboa.
I said dog. Wo wadro. Wa kan kire na for 43. Baby adwuma no. Emma obia so yisu helper plus pavi plus.
Okay.
Mesra o ya brantie.
Fearsome 3.
O your papa panyin a uti menka enkoto dro for sex. There be ya trust our stage no. Nom edro ma hoden emra wu ni padua nim. Ahoden ba sebe adwuma mpo na apese okoya obetumi akoye me sika ba botom. Me ade ba kwa me gidi ene se sika ne be ma. Ai enti men koto China dro nkonum konya ya re
sika ni hu a. What is that here right now asesi kwa ho.
Obi apia wenye yi.
Me na make kire o.
Heba plus pavi plus so de tobi nom ubenya hoden akoye wadwuma. Na wani genti aya pekodo tutu akiri eno ye 1 wo da chia pomudin ti doc sabe me metena ho matwen menya prostate enlargement ansa na mabe pekodo atutu akiri ade ba kwa ma resolve to ene say at least once every week me de kodo tutu akiri.
Okay.
Not because me was some issue bi o meaning benefit of kodo no de ye mama koma de ye mama kidneys me prostate no ene me ni padua no liver ne ade nyina eninti obema wote menka hepa plus pavi plus mo sene o de onu mu bi da kotobi nom o da achi na meka ho asem o no ma hoden abani padua nim na aya afa kwadu tu akira at least once a week obehunu nyame anum nyam se still wotena yeye mu o de onti bibia se a me number we frɛ o fra meto me bo ase akire mu 0542
77
85 72 0542 77 85 72 and 059 13 67 898 059 13 67 898 Helper Plus Pavi
and a
plasmos
Upon Yami Admochna, Yababa Twasso.
Dwabrem